Hi, everybody. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to stream. Hi. Hi, everybody. Hi, guys. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome in, Foxy. Welcome in, Dragon. Welcome in, Tasu. Welcome in, Strange Dragon. Welcome in, Cam. Hello, everybody. Oh, my God. Thank you for the resub. Thank you for the resub. Thank you for the resub. Souls, bum, bum, bum. Thank you for the resub. Thank you for the resub. Thank you for the resub, souls. Bum, bum, bum. Thank you so much for the resub. Appreciate that. 27 months. Let's go. Woo. Let's go. Hello, Pixie, and I am great. You are great. Welcome in, souls. Everybody, make sure you tell Souls happy belated birthday. Souls' birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday again, Souls. I hope you had a great birthday. I love that resub sound. Yeah, it's from Animal Crossing. Is from Animal Crossing. My back's sore, but other than that, I'm doing good. That's good to hear, Dragon. I'm glad you're doing well. That's good to hear. Welcome in, everybody. How you guys doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. We're gonna play some more great Ace Attorney Chronicles today. I hope you're excited. I hope you're ready for this. We're gonna play some more. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be so much fun. Yes, happy belated birthday, Souls. Let's go ahead and continue. So let's see what happened last time. What happened last time? So we're still investigating the whole explosion thing. Oh, that's right. So we were in the middle of the trial, and now we have to do the jury thing where we have to turn around everybody's opinions on the jury so that they don't think that our guy is guilty. Yep, basically that's it. Happy belated birthday, Souls. Hope you had a great day. Yeah. It was wonderful birthday yesterday. I am ready. Objection. Hi, Gilster. Welcome to stream. Hi, how are you doing today? I hope you're having a great day. Okay, so let's go ahead and go through this jury contradiction thingy. I've known that woman for years. She's never been an accomplice to anything. It's utter nonsense to think those two would ever be conniving with each other. Wait, what woman are they talking about? Oh yeah, that's right. We just figured out that the lady who's in charge of the forensic team might be involved in this whole thing and might be an accomplice. Yes, that's right. Yeah, so you guys remember the new waifu they gave us? Where is it, people? You remember the new waifu they gave us this time, Courtney? She signed like the autopsy report or whatever for the guy who got killed in prison. Or wait, was it? Yeah, it was for the professor that got killed in prison. Where is that autopsy report? Was this it? I don't remember. Yeah, Courtney Scythe. Yeah, there it is right there. Yeah, she signed this. She was the coroner on the autopsy report for Odie Asman. That's right, Odie Asman. So the guy who died, who supposedly got killed by our client, supposedly. Yeah. Oh, start with juror 6, which is new. Yeah, that's very odd. That's very odd. Forensics waifu. Yeah, she might be guilty. she might be guilty of being an apprentice. So I'm sorry, an acquaintance. Wait, what's the word? No, it's not apprentice. It's I just used the word accomplice. Yeah, she might be an accomplice. There we go. It's utter nonsense to think these two would ever be conniving with one another. Oh dear, this is most troubling. But sure, the waxwork the man stole has nothing to do with the coroner, is it? Yeah, accomplice. Yeah, accomplice, yeah. Oh, what voice was I doing for you? Sorry, I have stuff in my eyes. I literally woke up, got ready for stream, and here I am. So there's still, like, gunk in my eyes. I'm just gonna get it out real quick. It's gonna make my model do weird things. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're good. I have my own problems with members of the police. I do not trust them much. I've no rigorous proof that this waxwork was ever inside the birdcage. It's conjecture. Accusing someone without right evidences is not the proper job, I.E. It is E? I won't have it. I think she has a different British accent, but I'm not willing to attempt it. I am not willing to attempt it right now. By the way, how's my microphone sound, guys? I did a test before stream to make sure there's no echoey, but I want to double check with you guys. Microphone sound good? Game sound good? Everything sound good? Let me know in chat.
Somewhat unsurprisingly, it seems the introduction of this waxwork model to the proceedings has polarized opinions.
Oh, right, corn lady. It sounds good. Yeah. That corn does sound kind of good. Corn does sound kind of good right now. Wait, what did you end up booping? I didn't see. Given that its face is obscured and its build in no way resembles that of the victim, I can only applaud my learned friend's testimony at suggesting that it is Mr. Asmund's body double. Oh yeah, so that's the other thing that we uncovered last time, is this mannequin might be the body double. Oh, pets! Thank you for the pets. I appreciate it. Thank you. Microphone's working wonderful. Okay, thanks. Sounds good to me. Okay, thanks, guys. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I can only applaud my learned friend's temerity. Oh, you poked the dialogue box. Nice. My learned friend's temerity at suggesting it as Mr. Asmund's body double. Yes, the applause is deafening. And yes, I know it seems extraordinary, but that's the point. That's why I have a strong feeling it's actually a greater clue than anyone yet realizes. What are you thinking, Mr. Naruto? I can't explain why at the moment, but I feel as though there's a specific reason why it was used, why it had to be this model. Really? A reason why nothing else would do, you mean? I have a feeling that that's the professor's face under there, and that Mr. Asmund is the professor. We're gonna find out. Yes, and I'm convinced. It's something far more significant than whether or not the model looked like the victim. Well, if that's the case, we must prevent the trial from ending prematurely at all costs. Yes. Yes, agreed. Oh my gosh, my eye is just like really... I must have slept really well. You know when you sleep really well and like your eye gets super gunked up? I must have slept really well, because, like, I cannot get this stuff out, I swear. Ugh. I actually got 8 hours of sleep last night, for once. I usually get only, like, 6 or 7. My Pokemon sleep was like, you did a good job sleeping! Here's 100 points! And I'm like, ah! Congrats, Pixie. Yes, I actually feel pretty well rested for once. My sleep grade by the way, my sleep grade last week for Pokemon Sleep was an F. And I was just like, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Yes, agreed. I have to find a way out of this. Yeah, find a way. You can do it.
If you're ready, Counsel, you may proceed with a summation examination.
Summation examination, that's the word. That's what we're doing, yes. Aha. Yes, my lord. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, jury examination. The defense's rebuttal. Let's go. I've known that woman for years. She'll never be an accomplice to anything. Okay. It's utter nonsense to think those two would ever be conniving with... Oh, wait, that's right. We're supposed to press on these. Excuse me. No, backspace. Backspace. Yes, let's press on these. Okay, let me do a save here. It's been a hot minute. Okay, I haven't played, like, Ace Attorney in, like, a couple weeks. Okay, just be kind to me. Okay, press. Let's press on that. The order of things seems to have changed around here for some reason. Yeah, that is weird. Why is this guy going first? Usually it's like 1, 2, 3, but this guy just interjected himself first. I'm a copper, lad, and it's a copper discretion to bend the rules sometimes when needs must. No, sir, you don't bend the rules. You follow the... No, that's not what... No, I think... no. Nah. What's wrong with that? Nothing. You put the gun down. It's all good. Hey, you want to go first? Who am I to say no? You can go. Go. It's fine. Nothing wrong. Where do I start? Yeah, Rio, me too, same.
I've been working at the yard for 40-odd years.
That's even more than I thought. That's a long time.
We've only had a metropolitan police service in town for 70 years, you know. Of course, times have changed. The public didn't trust coppers back when I started. It was rough. We had to fight crime, and we had to fight to win the public's trust as well, and when we did. Forensic science was in its infancy, too, even more than it is now, and she spearheaded the revolution.
Dr. Scythe, you mean?
That's right. About 10 years ago now it was, when I was still a youngish Bobby on the beach. That's when she started making a name for herself as a top-class coroner. And now look at her, head of the forensic investigation team. And a woman, no less.
What? She's a what? What? Really? Women? What?
Well, you won't hear me complain. It's what we all dreamt of back then, I tell you.
Okay. Could you tell me without holding the gun in the air? Yeah, that would be nice. Could you please put the gun down for a second?
We were all just out to uphold justice, lad. Full of vim, we were. Full of vim.
That's coming across loud and clear. Here's a joke. Why did the cake get a promotion? It was a terrific at its job. Stonewall, welcome to stream. Hello, how are you doing today? I hope you're having a great day. Welcome in. You gotta love that 1900s gender equality. Oh, I know. And there's racism too. Against Japanese people in this game. It's not great, but you know, it is what it is. At least they're time accurate, you know? Right, could you put the 35 down? Yeah, exactly.
It's utter nonsense to think the two would ever be conniving with one another.
Okay, let's press on that one. Let's press on that one. But we're only just starting to understand this case. Well, what are you reading there, sir?
The man behind those murders on Solar Pond Street was caught only 2 days flat. That's real policing for you.
That's really not relevant to this case, is it?
You're wrong there. Because it was Dr. Scythe in charge of examining the bodies. And it was evidence arising from her work that led to the arrest of the scoundrel responsible.
So you're saying because sometimes she does her job, she's not a bad person? Yeah, no, I'm not buying that. You can't just say somebody's all good or all bad. Everybody's a mix of both. Come on, let's not do this.
But she did good thing. That means she know bad.
No, stupid. No, shut up. No. Oh.
That's right. Oh, that woman is the forefront of this country's fight against crime.
Just because someone did a good thing doesn't mean they can't do a bad thing. You are very stupid. You should know this at your age. Stupid.
The idea that she's somehow involved in this murky business is a load of old tosh.
I thought it was up to me to press the jurors, not the other way around. Rio, don't let him bust you around. Don't let him boss you around. You can tell him. Tell him, Rio. Tell him. Okay, so, oh dear, this is most troubling. Okay, let's press on that. Why would you assume that? Well, quite simply because the unsettling swindler has no relationship with the woman, does he? True, as it stands, we don't know of any connection. Oh gosh, but it would be delightfully romantic if they were somehow to have a mutual interest in the waxwork. Romantic? A woman of society such as myself views everything in terms of relationships, you know. Okay. Well, you learn something new every day, even if you don't want to. Yeah, sometimes we learn unnecessary things. One might wonder about the possible relationship between the defendant and this coroner woman. Or perhaps between the defendant and the handsome prosecutor just there. I see. She's like, I like my ships. I ship you, and I ship you, and I ship you. A woman after my own heart. This woman may be more astute than I've been giving her credit for. If that's the woman's stance, then perhaps demonstrating some connection between the waxwork and Dr. Scythe would be enough. Yes, I agree. As soon as we have even a whiff of connection, she'll be the first to know. Okay, so we're probably gonna pit her against somebody, is what the game's trying to hint there. I've had my own problems with members of the police. I don't trust them much. Okay, why don't you trust the police? What sort of problems? Yeah, what sort of problems have you had with the police? Let's just say we have run into each other on numerous occasions while I've been performing on the street. Right, I see. Obviously, artists such as myself cannot appear on stage as we work in close proximity with our audiences. So we perform our great magic in parks, on street corners, and the like. But the police use any excuse to make our lives difficult. Oh, someone didn't like that. Hello, sir. Yeah, you didn't like that? I bet not. Excuse me. Excuse me. Do you have something to say in response to that, Mr. Ottermole? You sir put the revolver down. No, I tried that already. He don't listen to me.
Who are you calling a mass murderer?
Wait. No one said mass murderer. You got a guilty conscience there, sir? Sorry, my mistake. I got confused because I heard you look like him. Oh, wait, that's right. He does look... Oh, wait, no. Yeah, he does look like Mr. Ottermole. Oh, wait, that's right. That's not actually his name. That's right. He does look like Ottermole, though. We've already established that earlier during the part where we were investigating the Waxwork Museum. So you guys remember when we were investigating the Waxwork Museum and we thought he was Ottermole, which apparently was a crooked cop that went around killing people? So we accidentally just called him Ottermole, so that's why he was saying mass murderer. Okay, I got it. Sorry, my mistake. I got confused because I heard you look like him.
I don't look anything like the man you want to be locked up, Sonny.
Wait, what if it is Ottermole, though? Thanks, Mr. Sholmes. Yeah, wait, why are we blaming this on Sholmes? That's silly. Perhaps we could, move on. So that revolver can fire 2 different rounds depending on the model, either 38 or 45.5, which is similar to 45 ACP. I know literally next to nothing about guns, but I trust you are saying the right information, so that's neat. It can fire 2 different rounds. Okay. I was really wondering if you had something you wanted to add in response to what juror number 3's just said.
And clearly...
Oh, I'm sorry. And clearly you do.
Back in my day, back in the good old days, it wasn't like this.
What was it like, sir? The good old days, huh? Oh, great. Here we go. Boomer talk. I'm gonna take a quick swig of water real quick. Okay, we're good. What was it like, sir? Yes, please tell me. Please tell me. Were the women back where they belonged and all that fun times?
We worked our fingers to the bone to earn the public's trust, we did. And by Jove, we earned it. People respected us back then.
Respected you?
No one would have called a coroner into question in them days. A coroner's report was the hallmark of an investigation done right. Especially when Dr. Courtney Stevens put her name to it. She was the best of the best, and the apple...
Wait, did he just call her Courtney Stevens? Hold on a minute. You called her... Yeah, he called her Courtney Stevens, didn't he? What are you talking about? It was... Who's Courtney Stevens? I wonder if Courtney Stevens was her maiden name. By the way, so on this one, it says Courtney Scythe. But we did have another report with a Courtney Stevens, didn't we? Wasn't this one? Courtney Stevens there, yes. Okay, so this was on the professor. So it's same coroner. Yeah, I thought so. They're both Courtney. I knew it. I said it last time. I bet that's the same Courtney.
Sorry, got a bit carried away there.
Stevens is Dr. Scythe's maiden name. I knew it. Wait, so she's married? Oh, darn. Darn. No waifu. No waifu. Her maiden name. So that was before she was married.
Of course, yes, silly me. It's Scythe now, isn't it?
I'm not really following her. Yeah, so she got married. So she used to be Stevens and now she's Scythe. Wait, is there any other Scythes we have on record? Because if she was an accomplice to... What's his face? What's his last name? Oh no, it's Drebber. I thought maybe he... I thought maybe he was her husband. Yeah, Pixie, she got married, sorry. Yeah, it's okay. It's alright. It's fine. I'm silly. Anywho. Stevens. I'm sure I've seen that name somewhere recently. Yes, it was on that autopsy report.
Anyway, the point is, those were the great days of policing, not like now.
Sorry to interrupt, sir. But do you think you could change your statement to include that name? Uh-huh.
Well, yes, I don't see why not.
I gotta present that thing that said Stevens on it. It was Courtney Stevens back when I knew... Oh, okay. Let me do a save here. I feel like I should go through and press the other characters real quick. Just for, like, the purposes of getting everything. I'll come back to him, though. I will come back to him, though. So I don't know. Oh, okay. What's another nonsense? We went through you. We went through you. We went through you. Okay, let's press on these just to be completionist about it a little bit. I've seen no rigorous proof that this waxwork was ever inside the birdcage. It's conjecture. Okay, let's press on you. But you claimed the whole instantaneous kinesis demonstration was a trick.
That I did, but there's more to a way to pull a rabbit out of a hat, isn't there?
Oh man, he's mixing the liquids again. Look, they changed color. I still get amazed by that every time. Sorry?
I grant you, given this cage appeared from the Medicine explosion, there had been no need to use a real person. If a waxwork had been used, the culprit could have at least had the decency to make it look like the victim.
I'm not sure exactly how much criminals are governed by decency. True.
The point is, if you're going to make a claim about that waxwork being inside the birdcage, you need to give us some evidence. Without that, it's just not science.
I suppose we should expect nothing less than a logical argument from a fellow of the Royal Society. But that perhaps means his mind could be changed if we manage to present suitable evidence. Evidence that the Professor Waxwork was inside that birdcage. Can I produce that or not? I don't think we have that yet. Let me check. I don't think we have that quite yet. Yeah, I don't think we have that quite yet. Evidence that he was in the birdcage. I don't think we saw. We didn't see anything in here that could. I don't think we have anything that could prove that he was in there. Oops, nope. Don't click on that again. Unless. Oh, you guys, notice how the bow tie is like right at where the neck and head would disconnect? Isn't that interesting? But no, I don't think we have that yet. I'm going to do a save here. I don't think we have that yet. I don't think so. I don't think we have that yet. I'm going to say I have nothing for now. Evidence that the Professor Waxwork was inside that birdcage. Not yet. Not yet. We'll come back. Well, I can still state quite categorically, sir, that we have no such evidence at the present time.
That much was abundantly clear before that brassy proclamation, I assure you.
GTA, hi! Welcome to stream. How are you doing today? It's nice to see you.
And why you can count on the fact that we shan't be changing my learning.
Oh dear, that proclamation was even brassier than yours, Mr. Naruto. If only we had some evidence. Things might be different, though. We might be getting evidence here in a bit. Accusing someone without righteous evidence is not a proper job, is he? I won't have it. Okay, so let's press you on that.
Hold it!
I'm doing well. I made corn dogs for dinner. Ooh, corn dogs. Yummy. I've got to ask, why have you brought that corn into court with you? Yeah, why'd you bring food? Corn Cob? He's been growing back on the farm. Picked him up on my way into town. He's a proper nibbler, he is. Yes, the nibbling seems to be taking quite a while. Maybe it could wait until after the trial? Yeah, why do you have to eat now? Steve, welcome to stream. Hello. Winter, hi. Hi, Pick. Steve made me sick, but he made dinners tonight. What? Steve, why'd you make Winter sick? Shame on you. Shame. Shame. But at least he's making dinner to make up for it. That's right, Steve. You better make the dinners. You better make the dinners and you better make the dinners and make up for it. Dishonor. Dishonor you. Dishonor your cow. Dishonor your whole family. I'm innocent. I don't know. Winter said something else, so I believe her first. Welcome in, you guys. How are you guys doing? I hope that you feel better, Winter. I hope you feel less sick after dinner. Yes, the nibbling seems to be taking quite a while. Maybe it could wait until after the trial? Oh, I don't like the sound of that. You need carnals at a time like this. Whenever I summit big to decide, the carnals always point me to the right direction, you see? She's using the word colonel like, you know, the rank as colonels for cord.
NANI?
Thank you for the biddies. Thank you. That's not how the word colonel is used. I think you mean the one with the K, not the C. You're talking about your cob of corn? Nibble, nibble, guilty, bobble, nibble, not guilty, out. Nibble, nibble, nobble, guilty, bobble, nibble, not guilty, out. Oh my gosh, that's a tongue twister. Thank you for the hydrate. I will do that right now, Dragon. Nibble, nibble, guilty, bobble, nibble, guilty, out. Nibble, nobble, guilty, bobble, guilty, out. Perhaps it's akin to fortune telling with flower petals like people do back home. So Professor Harebrain's fate is to be decided by a cob of corn? That's completely irrational and not... You throw that juror out! She's not doing her job proper. Could you not at least wait until we had more time to find the truth before deciding on the defendant's guilt? Oh, I don't know about that. Me Tom's awfully full already. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I know it seems a little far-fetched to think that the waxwork model of the professor was in the birdcage, but on the other hand, it explains a lot. If there really is a reason why that particular waxwork had to be used as Mr. Asmund's double, we must do everything we can to make the jurors understand it. The truth is, I'm sure that that's the key to this, but it's the most puzzling part of it, too. In that case, you should see what additional information you can glean whilst trying to change the jurors' minds. If you could read a book whilst eating a rice cracker, Mr. Naruto, I'm sure you can do this. Right, yes. I feel like her teeth are either molars or incisors. They're all molars. Yes. Right, yes. Oh, Winter, my birthday was great. I had nice dinner with family. Oh, I had vanilla cake for dessert, and I got a nice birthday gift, cologne. Ooh, fancy smelling. You smell fancy. That's cool. Okay, so now I think we can present this here. I think we can present that one autopsy about the professor here. Let's see if that works. Let's see if it works. Wait, no, don't do that. Don't save. I want my court record. Thank you. Wrong button. Okay, let's try presenting this here. Yeah, this should be it. Okay. Wait, how do I present? Wait, hold up. Oh, wait, no, that's right. I have to pit you guys. Oh, that's right. Wait. I have to pit him. Oh, who do we pit? Oh, let me go back. Okay, let me go through these again. It's utter nonsense. Okay. This is the most troubling, but surely the waxwork man still has nothing to do with corner. Okay, let's try pitting this lady with the cop and see if that works. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we'll try it.
Objection.
Ah, there you go. Those two statements clearly contradict each other.
Good gracious. To those two, whose statements do you refer, counsel?
So, juror number 2.
Oh gosh, me? What can I do for you?
I presume that you heard what juror number 6 said in his statement. It's brought to light the maiden name of the coroner, Dr. Scythe, which in turn has revealed a connection that wasn't apparent before.
Well, naturally, as a woman of society, I find such connections and relationships irresistible.
Oh, the mac and cheese is smoky and garlicky? Ooh, nice. I did find a basic recipe for beer cheese. Oh, nice. Eat more. Oh, mac and cheese is so good. Mac and cheese is so good. I've been craving mac and cheese for like weeks now. And I keep asking my hubby to make it. But he keeps wanting to make other things, which is fine. But yeah.
But oh golly, I'm afraid I fail to see what you mean.
Dr. Scythe's maiden name is Stevens. And through that name, the coroner is very definitely linked to the waxwork of the killer. The defense has evidence to prove it.
My goodness, evidence, you say? Oh, how utterly enthralling.
Enthralling, sorry. So cook-off then, it's a win-win? Yes.
Counsel, the court cannot overlook the last remark. I very much hope there is a substance in your claim.
Of course, my lord. I would ask the court to look at this. The evidence that clearly links Dr. Scythe to the mass murderer known as the Professor. Oh ho ho ho! Right here, baby. It's right here, baby. Wait, who are you talking about doing a cook-off? You and me, or are you and my hubby? Okay, let's present this. Oh wait, let me do a save real quick, just in case I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure this is the right one, but just in case. Just in case. Okay, present. Bam. Take that. I have here a certain autopsy report from 10 years ago.
A 10-year-old autopsy report? What relevance does that have?
It is, of course, from the autopsy of the person portrayed in the waxwork, the killer known as the Professor. Let's go.
The Professor's... But that man was a capital offender, so...
That's right. This is the certification of death that was drawn up after the convict's execution. The identity of the killer was never made public, so the report gives few details. But what's important is the name of the coroner who wrote it. Here we go. Courtney Stevens.
Oh my, Courtney Stevens.
Strike a light!
It appears that the professor's autopsy was conducted by Dr. Scythe 10 years ago. And a few days ago, Mr. Drebber was very deliberately stole the waxwork of the professor from Madame Tuspel's. That's true. That's true. Remember how the waxwork was stolen and then the head was brought back, but it had the helmet on it, and they can't get the helmet off? The professor's trying very hard to hide his identity. A waxwork that doesn't in fact resemble the victim, Mr. Asman, at all. Oh, but I bet it will when we take the helmet off.
And do you suppose there's some unsavory relationship between those events?
Absolutely, I'm sure of it. There's no doubt in my mind that the Professor case is at the heart of a link that we have yet to uncover. Between Dr. Courtney Scythe and Mr. Enoch Drebber.
Hidden links, mysterious connections, secret relationships. This is almost extraordinary. We're surely obliged now to explore this further.
Yep. Yay, we got one. Let's go. We got one. Can I get another?
Quite right. We can't let this trial come to an end now. Not while there's still this cloud of suspicion hanging over the yard's best coroner. It wasn't like this in my day, but we're still here to uphold justice in the end.
Hey, we got two. Let's go. Give me another. Give me another.
It's the professor. That's what links the frightful swindler and the coroner.
Yep. Yep, that's what it is. That's the link. Let me do a save now. Okay. We'll probably have to do some more pitting here. Okay. Whoop, whoop. So let's see here. Can we press on that now? Or, oh, is that not? We don't press on that now. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So now, let's see here. Okay. I've seen more rigorous proof that this waxwork was ever... Ouch. Sorry, there was something pokey on my chair and I just touched it with my hand and now it hurts. Ouch. What did I touch? There was something pokey on my chair. Why are they throwing fire in the courtroom? It seems unsafe. You know, I asked myself that at the beginning of this game. Yeah, it doesn't seem very safe, does it? I don't know. Ace Attorney games are just, they just work different, okay? They just work different. Okay, do we have proof now for this guy? I don't think we do. I still don't think we do. I still don't think we have proof that the waxwork was in there. Can we examine anything on this thing? Is there anything that can be examined from this thing? There's a keyhole. Oh, there's a keyhole here. Hold up. Let me examine this. Oh, let me move to the middle. Hold up. No, no, that's not the button. The middle's here. Okay, what? Oh, okay. Hold on. I gotta fix my my toggle here. I gotta fix my toggle real quick to move me over and stuff. Okay, so this is middle. Okay, we have the middle recorded. And then, maybe just a little bit more. Okay, let me record this. I'm just fixing a toggle real quick. I apologize, guys. I apologize. Okay, there we go. Now middle, side, middle, side. There we go. We're good now. Okay, middle. Go to middle. Okay, we're good. We're good now. Yay! I fixed it. Yay! Okay, let's see here. It's better than don't question, just accept. It's better than that way for some games. Yes, it is. It's better that way. This lock does look very strong, doesn't it? There's definitely no way you could remove the mask yourself if it was put on you.
What a terrible way to treat someone, even a convicted criminal.
I know, it's starting to make me livid, actually.
Mr. Naruto, please.
I mean, just think about it. Imagine if you had an itch on your cheek all of a sudden. You'd be utterly helpless.
Well, yes, that's true. But I'm not sure that warrants quite so much anger.
Oh, right, sorry. Oh, right, sorry. Wait, so that's what he was mad about? Being able to itch himself? I mean, that's fair, though. Fair, that's fair. Okay. Well, that didn't really add anything new to this. Let's go back to the corn lady. Accusing someone without right evidences is not a proper job. I won't have it. Okay. Well, now what? That furry named not telling. Welcome to stream. Hello. Reasonable crash out. Yes, yes, yes. Exactly. Wait, no, I didn't mean to go through it again. Crap. Yes, we went through this dialogue already. Come on. I can give a hint if needed. I'll let you know if I need a hint, but thank you. I appreciate it. I'll let you know, though. Don't worry. I'll let you know if I need a hint. Let's see. If a yard corner is under suspicion, then we weren't done yet. Here are we, clearly. Okay. So that one's done. Okay. So we need to pit, I think we need to pit 2 more people against each other, but I'm not really sure who yet, but I'm gonna figure it out. It's utter nonsense to think those 2 would ever be conniving with one another. Okay. We already got you. We're taking care of you. Honestly, no idea first if I'm seeing if this. Wait, what? Honestly, no idea first. I'm seeing if this. I can't read that sentence. I have no clue. I'm having chow lo mein with rolls and spinach for dinner. Ooh, that sounds yummy. Autocorrect why? I don't know. It's their first time seeing this. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, you're all right, Steve. My brain was just like, am I reading that wrong? Am I having dyslexia? I don't know. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, I should move back over. Hold up. Oh, no, I didn't mean to click. I wanted to move back over. Darn thing. Okay, so let's see here. Who to pit against each other now? Okay. Let's see. I have my own problems. Okay. Yeah, we already got you. Okay, so it's utter nonsense to think those two would ever be conniving with each other. Okay. It's a professor. No. I have my own problems with members of the police. I do not trust them much. I've seen no rigorous proof that this waxwork was ever inside the birdcage. And then accusing someone without right evidence is not a proper job. Okay. Oh, I'm on the ceiling now. Oh, wait. Why is my VTuber model cut off like that? Hold up. I didn't notice that before. Raid! Welcome in, Raiders! Hi, sorry, I'm on the ceiling. Let me get back down. Let me get back down here. Hold up. There we are. Hi, everybody! Welcome in, Raiders. Hi, my name's Pixie. I'm a Princess Raccoon VTuber. I'm also an artist, live TD rigger, and I play games. Hello, everybody. How you guys doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome in. Welcome. We are playing some great Ace Attorney Chronicles right now. Hello. Thank you for the raid, Luska. How's your day going? Welcome in. Welcome. You were playing. Oh, you were playing Apollo. Ooh, I'm gonna probably be playing that one next. How is it? Is it good? I've heard it's pretty good. I've heard it pretty good. But I just put you up there. I'll get back up on the ceiling. It's just when people come in, I don't want them to see me upside down. You know. Yeah, good. I just finished the first case. Nice. 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 That's cool. I'm glad you're having fun with it. Let me just do something here real quick. Just for a moment. Just for a moment. There we go. Okay. Lock that. Okay. Now, okay, I'm going to go back upside down. I promise. You wanted me upside down. I will go back upside down. Hold up. Hold up. I'll go back upside down since you did redeem that toggle. I promise. I'm going. Okay. I'm going. I'm getting back up on the ceiling. Okay. Are you happy? Yeah, it's good. I just finished the first case. I never got to play it, so I'm glad I'm getting to play it now. Nice, nice. Yeah, I got that for my birthday last year, and I still haven't gotten around to playing it yet. I've been playing Great Ace Attorney lately. I'm on the ceiling for a couple minutes here because Dragon redeemed it. But hi, everybody. Welcome in. If any of you raiders need to go, like, lie down, relax, get some water, feel free to go ahead and do that. But if you do plan on staying, please refresh the page so that the algorithm counts you as viewing. Thank you. I got it for my birthday this year. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Let's see here. I'm surprised Automod let you get away with saying that Dragon. He usually doesn't like that word. Okay, so yeah, we're in the middle of playing the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, though, guys. If you guys like Ace Attorney, then you'll love this game too. This is takes place like in the Meiji era of like the same universe. So this is like this is Phoenix Wright's like great grandpa or something like that. He's like his distant ancestor. So fun times. And he's from Japan, and now he's in London, and he's a lawyer, and he's investigating this case. So yeah. I never played this one either. Great Ace Attorney Chronicles is so good. It's so good. I'd highly suggest you check it out if you get a chance. Rambling, thank you so much for the follow. I've been here for like 5 times in the last week due to raids. Yay! we travel in the same circles, you and me, Rambling. Yes, we do. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Trash Panda Army. Thank you. I appreciate that follow. Okay, but yeah. But yeah, this is Ryunosuke. He's a good boy. There's lots of good characters in this game. I like this game a lot. My husband bought this game for me on sale, and I originally thought this was the Apollo game when I first started playing it, and I was like, wait, this isn't Apollo. This is different. But I'm so happy that I'm so happy that I gave this one a chance anyways. I'm so glad I gave this one a chance anyways. Foxy Meow, hi! Oh, I got a new emote you might get a laugh out of. Oh, show me. I want to see the new emote. Show me. Show me. Oh, it's a cute. Oh, it's like biting something. It's so cute. It's like a little Luska. Wait, are you biting Jar Jar? Oh, that's cute. I like it.
I like that. This is cute.
Oh my goodness! Thank you for the gift sub! Thank you for the gift sub! Thank you for the gift sub! Thank you for the gift sub, dragon! Bump, bump, bump! Thank you for the gift sub! Thank you for the gift sub! Thank you for the gift sub, dragon! Bump, bump, bump! Thank you so much for the gift sub, dragon! I appreciate that! Enjoy your gift sub, Leska! Enjoy! Enjoy, enjoy. Thank you so much, Dragon. That's very nice of you. Yeah, now you got access to all the emotes and stuff from my channel, and you can get the access to the VIP section of my Discord if you have the Twitch integration set up with Discord. If you're in my Discord. If you're not already in my Discord, Leska, feel free to join. I think you are, though. I think you are. But yeah, make sure you have the Twitch integration set up and you can get special. Winter, thank you for the biddies. Oh my goodness. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I thought you were. I thought you were. I'm not great at keeping track of everybody. I feel bad for that, but I thought you were already in there. Good. Nice. Dang, no more Pedro redemption. Oh, I think I turned that off. Oh no, I got rid of it because it's a little old, but yeah. I'm just not very active because I'm in too many Discords. I totally get that. I'm in way too many too. I actually need to cut down on a few of them. But that's perfectly fine. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. But yeah, sometimes we have Discord movie nights. So now that you have that sub, you can suggest a movie for our next movie night. I don't know when our next movie night's gonna be, but I'll set that up probably for next month. True and loud. Yeah. Just trying to spread the pixie love. Thank you, Dragon. I appreciate you so much for that gift sub. Okay, guys, we're gonna get back into the game now. But thank you again, Dragon. I appreciate you so much. I know it seems a little far-fetched to think that the waxwork model of the professor was in that birdcage. Oh, I accidentally went through the dialogue again. That's what happened. Yep, I accidentally went through the dialogue again. Come on. Okay. All right, so we know we can't pit you. We can't pit you. We can pit him. But I don't know if we should pit him. We already got you. This guy. I'm gonna lurk and go figure out some food. Yeah, that's perfectly fine, Leska. You go ahead and lurk and get some foods. And feel free to take care of yourself. Thank you again for the raid. I appreciate it so much. Moon Mist, hi, welcome to stream. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Hiya, Pixie. How are you doing today? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. How are you doing, Moon Mist? I hope you're having a great day. Welcome, welcome. I've had my own problems with members of the police. I do not trust. Okay. I wish I could look at all of these like one by one and try to figure it out. I'm gonna try pitting this guy. Let's see here. I've seen no rigorous proof that the waxwork was ever inside the birdcage. Is conjecture. Let's see here. It's utter nonsense to think the two would ever be conniving with each other. Accusing someone without evidence is not a proper job. Man, this is hard. They really aren't making this easy today, huh? I'm doing okay. I'm at work. I'm on my first break. Okay, I will take that hint now. Somebody said they wanted to give me a hint. If you want to give me a hint, like a subtle hint on how to, which ones to pit against each other, please let me know. Because I'm just like, I'm stuck here. I'm not figuring. It's utter nonsense to think those two would ever be conniving with each other. I see no rigorous proof that this waxwork was ever inside the birdcage. There's no evidence. Yeah, Oh, you need to make the jury fight? That's a fun mechanic. Yeah, so this is what is called a summation examination. So basically, all the jurors think that our guy is guilty, and we have to go through and change all their minds, or at least get enough of them to vote innocent, so that we can continue with the trial. So unless we can change their minds, our trial is going to end here. But all we have to do is change at least 4 of their minds to get the trial to continue. So we pit them against each other. Like, we find statements that contradict each other, and then we pit them against each other. Matrix, hi, welcome to stream. How are you doing today? Welcome in. How's your day going? I hope you're having a great day. Welcome. Welcome. I don't feel like any of these statements contradict each other, really. I'm gonna try these two. I don't think it'll work, but let's go ahead and try it anyways. Did I save before I did this? Hold on, let me save before I do this. I woke up from a nap just a few minutes ago. Nice. You feel nice and refreshed? That's good. I'm glad you got some rest. Everybody should get rest when they need to. Okay, let's try pitting this guy and this guy. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we'll try it. It's probably not gonna work. Yeah, music's continuing, so we're probably right. We're probably wrong. My lord, the foreman of the jury isn't listening.
Is that so? Well, I shall have to reserve myself a copy of the local news agent in that case.
Mrs. Sato, no one's listening to what I'm saying.
Perhaps this would be a good opportunity to have a rethink then, Mr. Naruto.
Yep, I'm wrong.
Yeah, fear not, my learned friend. I heard every sorry word.
Yep, yeah, no, that's, yeah, let's load. Yeah, let's load that one. Let's load that one. Somebody said they had a hint for me, but I think I don't think they're paying attention now. Okay, let's try pitting you against the corn cob girl. I'm just gonna do process of elimination at this rate. I'm here. There you are. Yeah, didn't you? Stonewall, yeah, you said you had a hint, didn't you? For who to pit? I'll take that hint now, please. I will take the hint now, please. Thank you. Let's try pitting these two to see what happens, though, just for fun. Oh, nope, that one's wrong, too. Yep, that one's wrong, too. It's not the magician. Okay, thank you. That's a good hint. Thank you. That helps eliminate some stuff. Two-tailed, hi! How are you doing today? I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're having a great day. Welcome in. Okay, let's try pitting juror number 1, then. Against, old man. Okay, let's try that.
Objection.
That one was wrong. That one was wrong. Okay. Have fun attorneying. I will. Thank you. Thank you. I am having fun. Are you having a good day? I hope you're having a great day, too. I hope you're having a great day, too. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so it's... I need a save on this guy here. I need a save here. Let me do a save here. I'm stuck at work. Aw, that sucks. That sucks, but at least you're making money. At least you're making money and you have a job, so that's good. Things can always be worse, right? I hope you have a good day at work, though. I hope nobody is mean to you or anything. Let's try this guy and old man. Did we do the corn cob girl? I think we already did corn cob girl. Yeah. Pit. That one's wrong, too. Okay. Okay, so it's not that. Okay. So let's see. So it's not this guy, is it? Because, okay, we pitted him against the old man and the corn cob girl, didn't we? Both corn cob and science wants evidence. Yeah, they want evidence. So then maybe it's the magician? But I feel like I already tried to pit these two and it didn't work for them either.
Objection.
Yeah, that doesn't work either. Yeah, I already did that. Okay. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to... Wait, am I supposed to pit the two people who want evidence against each other? Maybe that's it. That would be odd, but maybe that's the answer. I mean, it is the only combination I haven't tried yet, so...
Objection.
Let's see. Oh, no, I don't think so. Nope, that's not either. My break's over, so I'll be lurking. Okay, you go have a good day at work, and thank you for lurking. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Well, Mr. Foreman? Yep, nope, that was wrong too, huh? Okay. Load. Load it. Well, I do know the old guy wanted evidence. I do know that this old scientist guy wanted evidence. But I don't think I have evidence for him. Maybe I need to re-examine all my stuff in my court record real quick. I don't think I have evidence for this guy, but let me just like look over things real quick. Maybe there's something that could prove that he was in the cage. Let's see here. Well, oh wait, no, the picture. I mean, if that's the mannequin, that would be the picture, right? I feel like that might be it. Hold on, let's try this. Okay, let me do a save. Let's try presenting the picture here. The picture of the guy in the bird cage, because that could be the mannequin in there for all we know. So let's press on that. This is where we had to present evidence. You claim the whole, okay. And then he's gonna ask for evidence here in a second. Blah, 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 blee, blee, blue, 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 blah, blah, blah. Okay, great. The point is, I need some evidence. Without it, it's not science. I suppose, okay, blah, 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 blibbity, blue, blue, blue. You're close? Yay! Okay, good, I'm glad I'm close. Okay, I have evidence. Let's go with I have evidence. Okay. I'm gonna do a save here. A separate save here, just in case. Separate save. There we go. Okay. Okay. Actually, I have something I'd like you to see, sir.
Oh, I must warn you that I firmly believe it's only wise to trust men in white coats. So given your jet black outfit, I don't mind admitting to a sense of trepidation here.
So you don't trust anyone in black? Looking in the mirror must be very trying. Oh yeah, because he's wearing black too, isn't he? I do have some evidence that proves the waxwork was inside the birdcage, namely... Okay, let me do another save here. This is right where we want to save if we're going to present evidence. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's the picture. But if I'm wrong, I'll try something else.
Take that!
I think I might be wrong. Let me start by showing you this.
It's an unimpressive opening, if I'm honest.
Oh, he didn't like that. Okay, so that's not it. He didn't like that one. Okay. Something that proves that the mannequin was inside the birdcage, huh? Something that proves that the mannequin was inside the birdcage. I already examined this. Let's see. This is the map. Nah. Crossbow. We already examined crossbow. Let's see here. We examined this boy. Yes, we did. Okay. Well, the picture didn't work, so, Autopsy report, neck was broken, blah, blah, blah. Screwdriver. Did we examine the screwdriver? Yes, I think we did. Did we examine you, Andrew? Yes, we did. Andrew. Wasn't that the screwdriver's name, Andrew? I don't remember. Do you guys remember? I think it was Andrew was the name of the screwdriver. Yep, we examined the little break-in, this thingy. Wait, did I miss something on that? Hold up. Yeah, no, we examined this. Okay. Yep. What about this glass? Oh, wait, hold up. Oh, we haven't examined this glass. Hold up. Let me move to the middle here. Let me move. Whoop, there we go. Okay. This piece of glass is almost as thick as it is wide.
Yes, I've never seen anything like it.
If you were to compare it to a human, only Mr. Sholmes has such thick skin.
There's really no need for such a comparison, Mr. Naruto, as you well know.
Anyway, it can only be from the Crystal Towers, surely?
Yes, I think so too. It was probably made especially to meet the demands of the great structure.
Okay. Well, that's something new that we didn't have before. Small fragment of a very unusual and thick glass that was found in the folds of the clothing of the Professor Wax. Oh! Okay. Okay. All right. So this was found, right. I forgot that this was found in the Waxworks clothing, and it's from the Crystal Tower. And what do we see in the picture of Asmin? The glass. Okay. We were, yes, so I was close. Okay, so we need to present the glass then. Yes, present glass.
Take that!
Oh, let's go.
What's that? A piece of glass? Though it's unusually thick for glass.
Yes, it's a piece of broken glass that we found inside the jacket of the waxwork. As you say, it's not ordinary glass, though. It's very thick and clearly made for extra strength. Much like the special glass that was developed for the construction of the Crystal Tower.
The Crystal Tower? Holy smoke!
I like how Wendy said, holy smoke, a thing of smoke came up. That was perfect timing. Exactly, the centerpiece of the great exhibition where the very incident we're talking about took place. On the day in question, the birdcage fell from above and smashed through a window of that special glass.
From whence this small piece originated? Is that it?
Precisely. So, what do you say? Now that the clear evidence in support of the assertion has been placed before you! Huh? What you got? What you got? What you got? Huh?
Well, as I said, I only trust men in white coats as a rule. However, when the reasoning is sound, it's fair to say color should come into it. In light of what you've shown me here, yes, I feel obliged to change my position on the matter. In that case, juror number 4, you will amend your statement now, please.
Oh, amended statement.
The presence of that piece of glass leaves me in little doubt that the waxwork was indeed inside the birdcage.
Okay, so now we have his amended testimony. Now we can pit him against... Maybe we can pit him against the corn cob girl. Because she wants evidence too. Maybe we can do that. Let's try that. Okay, pit you against the corn cob girl. Let's try.
Objection.
Oh, I'm on a roll, baby. Let's go. Those two statements clearly contradict each other.
Good gracious. To whose statements do you refer, counsel?
That's me. Hi. Welcome to stream. Hello. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a great day. Welcome in. Welcome. Welcome. How's your day going? You having a good one? We're playing some more great Ace Attorney Chronicles right now, and we're almost done with the summation examination that we started, that we ended on last time I was streaming. Yeah, I'm okay, thank you. That's good. I'm glad you're doing okay. That makes me happy that you're doing good. If you could put down your corn for a moment, juror number 5. Yeah, put that corn down, girl. Get that. Hey, stop it. Oh, you mean me? Yes, you Midwestern wannabe. Stop chewing on the corn. You've pointed out that it's wrong to make an accusation without evidence. But the accusation that the waxwork model was inside the second birdcage on the day in question. Wait, how does she even have that corn? Because y'all can't grow corn like we do in the States, can you? You don't have corn like we do in the UK, right? Is she from Iowa? She kind of looked like she's from Iowa. As a Midwesterner, I can attest she does kind of look like she's from Iowa. Yeah, corn's not in the UK. Yeah, we're from Cornwall? Wait, is that why they call Cornwall Cornwall? Oh, I'm learning so much today. I'm learning so much today. But the accusation that the waxwork model was inside the second birdcage on the day in question is not without supporting evidence, as the defense demonstrated to the juror sitting beside you. She's thinking, oh, is that right? Would it be fair to say you didn't follow the argument? I don't understand much besides Colonel Cobb, to be honest. That's not how that word is used. I'm so upset you're British and you're using English wrong. How can you do this? It's cone. This is the perfect time to redeem that. Of course you don't.
If I could interject here.
No, wait, never mind. She's from Essex. Is she? Oh. Please do, sir.
Now that this assertion of yours about the waxwork has been backed up by some solid evidence, it would be wrong of me as a man of science not to pursue the matter further.
Yay! Give me one more! Let's go! That scale is going down. Ooh, they're equal now. Well, me too then. Sorry? If this Brady gentleman says he's right, then he must be. See, I wouldn't dream of going against Colonel Cobb or anyone who's got stuff in between the ears.
Okay. She used the corn to hit it. Success! If you can call it that. Maybe I'll just play the song myself. Hold up. I'll just play the song myself on sound alerts. I want to hear the song now. It's cold. Ding, 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 ding. Wait, can I log in, please? I'd like to log in, please. I'm waiting for it to let me in. Okay, here we go. Where's the corn? My alerts. There we go. Okay, hold on. I'm waiting for it to load so I can play the song. Where is the corn song? Corn? Where the corn song at? Ah, there it is. There it is. I'll play this. I'll play this now. There you go. Yeah. Testing browser source. Yeah, I'll test it. Yeah. I really like corn.
What do you like about corn?
It's corn. A big lump with us. It has the juice. It has the juice.
Thank you, Counsel. That will do.
It's corn. I can tell you all about it.
As a result of the summation examination, the jury's overall leaning has changed.
I didn't see that sound alert. Maybe I missed it. No, you can only get it with bits. You can only redeem it with bits, so that's why I did it myself.
2 jurors now call guilty against 4 who call not guilty. Accordingly, the court has failed to reach a consensus at this time. And the trial must continue.
Yeah. Essex Girls are the UK version of Valley Girls? Oh, is she? Oh, I didn't know you guys had your own Valley Girls. That's interesting. We did it! Oh, well done, Mr. Naruto. Another wonderful victory. That's right, Susato. That's right. I thank Susato for being by my side for this one. Yay!
A waxwork of the despicable professor.
Oh, I'm sorry, wrong voice.
Used as a body double for the victim in this quite extraordinary case. I must say, it's extremely hard to believe the assertion could possibly be true. However, it would appear that it does at least warrant a further investigation.
I need some chapstick because my puckers be dry. I'm just gonna get some chapstick real quick here. That's good. Yay! I have cherry flavor today. I have a bunch of different flavored, for all you new people, I have a bunch of different flavored chapsticks that I use. And today is cherry flavor. I am a connoisseur of chapstick.
However, it would appear that it does at least warrant further investigation.
It's the waxwork of the professor that links Mr. Drebber and Dr. Scythe. And I'm convinced that there's a special significance to that link.
I don't know what you're hoping to prove, lad. I really don't.
The truth, sir, by using evidence and testimony.
Humph. If the court is to delve deeper into the alleged involvement of the waxwork in this case, then the prosecution calls for the owner of the model to be summoned as a witness. The owner?
Oh, Madame Tuspells? Madame Tuspells. We're gonna put Madame Tuspells on the stand? Ooh, that'll be neat. Zeeks has his own sidekick. Yeah, that's most likely it's Kazuma in a mask, and he has amnesia. It's most like I'm 99% sure that's Kazuma, and he didn't actually die, and that's him wearing a mask, and he has amnesia. Because they said the guy had amnesia, but they haven't revealed his identity. But he did respond to Susato calling his name out to him. He responded to it. So I'm pretty sure that's Kazuma. But I don't know why Kazuma's incognito right now and pretend. I don't know if he actually has amnesia or if he's just pretending, but it's interesting. Yeah, interesting. Thank you for the hydrate. I will do that right now. Good water. Good water. Okay. I really thought that Lord Van Zeeks would object to this whole line of inquiry. I think he's like, I want to see where this goes. Let's humor this. Van Zeeks is like, interesting. Let's see where this goes.
Very well, I concur. Make arrangements for Madame Dispels to appear as a witness with immediate effect.
Listen carefully, my learned friend. Oh, yes? You should know that you're on the brink of opening Pandora's box.
I'ma open it! I'm gonna open it and let all the stuff out! Do it! We're gonna crack it wide open. We're gonna crack this baby wide open. You better be ready. I'm ready. I don't know if you're ready. You're not ready. You're the one who's not ready. I'm ready.
Wait, isn't Madame Dispels an XP of Madame Tussauds? Maybe. I'm not sure. She owns a waxwork museum. I don't know who Madame Tussauds is. If Madame Tussauds is a person who owned a waxwork museum, then probably.
The court shall now adjourn for 45 minutes.
Recess!
During that time, the prosecution will summon the new witness and prepare her for taking the stand.
Madame Dispels, yes. I shall see to it at once, my lord.
Snack time. I'm gonna play on the monkey bars. And, yeah.
To be continued. We're gonna keep playing, though. We're gonna keep playing. Let's go. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm so ready. Yes, save, please. Thank you. Yeah, Madam as witness. Yeah, that's the other waifu they gave us this episode as well. Okay. Jones! Ah, it's the boy! It's the boy! Ah, the knight errant himself. Oh, have you been watching from the gallery, Mr. Sholmes? I've been on the edge of my seat the entire time. Courtroom trials are fascinating affairs, as a spectator at least. I'm glad you've been enjoying yourself. Oh, hi! Hi, Albert.
I have to ask. What on earth is going on? It makes no sense. What is this professor business all about? He doesn't look like any professor I've ever met before. Who even is he?
Of course. You were in Germany already 10 years ago. Yes, the professor. When I discovered he was the one who had been abducted, a sense of foreboding stirred within me. Interesting fact, Madame Tussauds started her career making death masks for French nobles, which kickstarted her career in waxworks. Oh, okay, so yeah, because they were talking about how waxworks were started kind of like a death mask kind of thing. When we were investigating the Waxwork Museum, they did mention that. So that's kind of, yeah, they must have used that name to kind of be like similar. But who knew the monster would come knocking at your door? My heartfelt sympathies. As it turns out, Lord Van Zeeks is even more intimately tied to this case than any of us realize, isn't he? Yeah, because the professor murdered his brother. Yes, how true. His great friend from university in the dock. And now a waxwork of the killer who took his esteemed brother's life makes an appearance too. I imagine even the shrewd Mr. Reber failed to foresee that kick in the teeth. An extraordinary move on your part, my dear fellow, to throw that in front of the man. You make it sound deliberate. Yeah, he's not gonna be happy with us after this, is he, Van Zeeks? He's gonna be mad, huh? I can't help feeling that this professor case is really very puzzling. Oh, yes? Well, in what particular manner? Well, there's Mr. Drebber, Dr. Scythe, and Lord Van Zeeks. It seems that everybody in the trial has a link to this case somehow.
Yes. In fact, I alone am not a member of the set. Ha ha!
Good for you, Albert.
Though that leaves me as an empty set, all alone with no intersection to any other.
Aw, you lonely. Are you a lonely widow man? Oh, you baby, boo boo boo. Excuse me? Who's saying excuse me? Who? Excuse you? Oh, hi! Yeah! You were sussy, and you didn't tell me you were married either! How dare you play with my heart! Dr. Scythe? Dr. Courtney Scythe, nay Stevens, and good day to you. Hello, Sholmes. That was very shrewd of you. What in particular, pray? You requested that 10-year-old autopsy report from Gregson, didn't you? Courtney is here, yes, Courtney is here. Why would you assume such a thing? Because Gregson told me. To think it's been 10 years. 10 years in the laboratory, wielding my scalpel. I smell of nothing but corpses and disinfectant.
That you stinky. Ugh, you stinky. Ugh.
A policeman on the jury had a lot to say about you as it happens, Dr. Scythe. And I've accused you of being a complicit in what happened. I'm hoping that you'll take the stand and tell the truth about what really happened. That certainly won't be possible. Huh? Lord Van Zeeks won't be summoning me as a witness. Why not? Get your butt up there, girl! Get your butt up there and tell everybody the truth! I ain't having that! I request my own witness! Lord Strongheart has forbidden it. Strongheart, eh?
I knew it. I knew it. I knew he was sassy from the start. I knew it. I knew it. He's been sassy from the start. I told y'all. How many times have I told y'all? How many times? How many? Huh?
I'm sorry, I'm hitting my zoom button too much because I'm angry. Lord Strongheart? The Pandora's box you were warned about is the Professor case. Uh-huh. That's what I thought. I'm gonna open that boy wide open. Strongest in background evil. He's in the background evil laughing. I bet he is. I bet he is. But please don't make the mistake of thinking you'll get any information about it out of me. I'll shake you. I'll grab you by the shoulders. I'll shake you. I'll shake you so hard. But attempting to hide from the truth, that's cowardice. You tell him, Sasato. Tell him. I've always fought crime in the way that I see fit. I have no regrets, none at all. And that's all I came here to say. So, good day to you. You get your butt back here, Missy! Don't you hey! How dare she? How dare she? How dare she show herself in front of me and say, I have answers, and then run away? Ooh, I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna get her later. I'm gonna get her later. I'm gonna get her later. I am. I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna get Strongheart too. I'm gonna be like, why? She mentioned it too. This Pandora's box. She did. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. I don't know why I hit my button twice. Excuse me. Whatever does it all mean? We'll get her later. Yeah, we will. There's really no cause for concern, I assure you, when the trial resumes. The meaning will become all too apparent, whether you like it or not. Huh? Sholmes, you still haven't told us everything, have you, mister? Now then, I believe it's almost time. I must make my way back to the public gallery. The edge of my seat awaits. I think maybe you're enjoying yourself a little too much. Ah, yes, one word of warning before I go. If in the course of the trial this afternoon you perceive even a shadow of doubt about the truth, don't let it out of your sight. Pursue it like a dog with a bone. Huh? To the bitter end, you understand. Do not falter, whatever may come to pass. Aw, Sholmes, he's such a nice, encouraging friend. I love him. He's a good boy. He's such a good boy. All right. I understand. Thank you. Good. I shall make myself scarce then. I purchased a bar of caramel earlier, and I shall be gnawing on that as you gnaw away to the truth. Ooh, give me some of that. I wanted some of that Sholmes caramel. That looks cool. I love the label. I want some of that. Give me a little bite. Give me a little bite. I want a little bite. Give me. No, don't run away with the candy. How dare you? What did that warning from Mr. Sholmes really mean, I wonder? Especially the bit about whatever may come to pass. A good guy that kept a very important secret from us, but yes. Well, I'm sure he did it for a good reason. I'm sure he did it for a good reason. I was upset at him at first for keeping things from us, but then I was like, he probably just wanted to keep us safe, you know? He's a good friend in the end. Yes, he good boy. It's time for the final chapter then. I'm determined to find the truth. No matter what. No matter what, let the games begin. No matter what. Sorry, that's like that's like a really old, like English Yu-Gi-Oh song. They had a CD for like the English version of Yu-Gi-Oh, like the first series, and there's like this song that plays when Joey and Yugi do like a duel, and it goes like, no matter what, let the games begin, no matter what. My brain does the stupidest things, I swear. You know that, yes, I know that Yu-Gi-Oh from McDonald's. Wait, was that a song like made by McDonald's? Wait, what? Wait, huh? Okay.
In the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby reconvene the proceedings of this court. The counsels for the defense and prosecution, are you ready to and able to continue?
As much criticism as I gave 4Kids for over their handling of some anime, they did make some killer songs for said anime. That's true. That's true. Ooh. My headphones are bugging out on me. I might need to plug them in. I'm not sure.
The prosecution is ready, my lord.
Yes, my lord. The defense is also ready. We're ready. I'm so ready.
And the court is aware the case under our scrutiny began with a damaging incident at the Great Exhibition. Yet now we find ourselves embroiled in the details of the convicted felon who was sent to the gallows a decade ago. This trial has certainly defied all expectation.
That's how Ace Attorney trials go. You're just like, I'm starting over here at point A and I'm gonna get to point B. But then you're like, oh, well, I have to go to point Z and then C and then D and then B.
As seems to be the fate of all trials in which this Nipponese is involved, my lord. So then, let us begin our explanation of the defense's assertion that the waxwork was cardinally involved in this matter. Lord Van Zeeks?
My lord?
Are we still awaiting the arrival of Madame Tuspels?
Not at all. She is in the antechamber as we speak and ready to be summoned. Okay, get her up here then.
Very well, bring in the witness.
Bring in the witness!
At once, my lord.
Bring it!
Bailiff, show Madame Tuspels to the stand.
Bring my wife! Bring my wife here! Things are about to become a lot more intense. Yeah, they are. If Drebber is responsible, as I'm sure he is, it means he must have an accomplice in Dr. Scythe. And yet they won't let us put her on the stand. And yet they won't do that. They won't let us do that. And what connects the pair of them is the waxwork. Yes, the model of the professor. That's the key to the link between these otherwise unrelated individuals. It's a tenuous link, admittedly, but at present, it's all we have to go on. Okay. All right. I'm ready. Wait, oh, she's making Sholmes!
State your name and occupation for the court, please.
Do you really have to bring your work to court, though? It's really good. She's doing a really good job. Just don't like stab his nose too much, okay?
My name is Madame Esmeralda Tuspels. I am a waxwork artisan.
and the proprietress of the Madame Dispel's Museum of Waxwork. You will have to pardon me for working as I testify. My new exhibit must open very soon.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Oh, so he finally gets a statue, does he? Now there are 2 of them in the world. He's like, I don't like this idea of 2 of them.
Oh my, what expression is she carving onto that face?
Susano's like, I want that. I'm gonna keep it in my room. A number of days ago, a particular waxwork model was stolen from your museum. Can you confirm this?
Oui, that is true. I wonder if I should give her like a French accent. I'm not sure if I should.
Nah, it'll be too hard to keep it up. At first, we believed it had been kidnapped.
A waxwork model kidnapped?
Yes, my lord. There was a demand for ransom money left behind by the culprit. However, according to what I have just been told outside the courtroom, that was not the true reason. I understand it was utilized as a substitute for the body of the murder victim.
At present, there is no more than conjecture proposed by the defense. That is no more than conjecture. This is the victim of the case in question, Mr. Odie Esmond.
But of course, I know him well. He is part of my odious personages exhibit.
I detest to say what is evident, but Mr. Asmund does not resemble the professor at all.
Wait, what? Are you in on this too? Come on, what? For real?
Take that mask off, it's gonna be Asmund, I guarantee it.
Yes, but perhaps their faces are very similar.
Are you suggesting that we should see now the demasked visage of the professor?
Yes. Yes.
I've been waiting for that.
Wait, she has a key?
I have here the key, but it is strictly forbidden to open the lock.
Who says?
Who? Is it Strongheart telling you can't do that? This is absurd. Order her to do it. Pardon? Order her. I don't know what the face you've carved onto your fancy figure beneath the mask. But clearly it won't be that of the actual killer.
Indeed. The man's identity was never made public after all.
The trial took place in a closed court. The proceedings were strictly confidential. The condemned man was summarily executed. His identity remains a closed-guarded national secret. There is no possible way that a repository of tawdry exhibits could get its hands on that information.
Oh, I think I know what he's doing. He's trying to do the, oh, you don't know anything. And then she's like, yeah, I do. And then she spills her guts.
Quel dommage. It would seem you are unaware of the Dispel's principles. What principles? The family Dispels has always prided itself in sculpting its models à la perfection. Every detail, including the visage, is fashioned with complete fidelity. Et voila, our principles.
There is a well-known legend about the Dispel's waxworks from the time of the French Revolution.
Oh my gosh, no way. They did that during the French Revolution. I mean, you would have the heads right there. Oh my god.
You'd just be like, I'll just take this for my waxwork museum. Don't mind me.
Just running off with a head.
A member of the Dispel's family is said to have made a waxwork of the queen who was executed.
What?
Oui, that is true. It was a century ago now.
I believe the queen's
face was carved in the minutes following her death, actually at the guillotine site.
Rio's like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
You are correct. The model on display still today, and the model is still. Oh my gosh, I cannot read. Blah, blah, blah. You are correct. The model is on display still today in the House of Horrors. We Dispels will stop at nothing to obtain a faithful replica of our subjects.
Dear me, a somewhat disturbing tenacity of purpose.
grave robbing, eh?
It is the only way to truly. I'm sorry. It is. Oh my gosh. Blah!
I have the blublas real bad, guys.
It is the only way to obtain a truly lifelike representation of the subject. And it has been my family's secret for generations.
Do you mean to say that beneath that mask?
We, the true visage of the killer, is there.
Bro, you need to show us then. This is ludicrous. It's out of the question. Okay, I want a court record. Like, I want a warrant to open that mask now.
The professor spread terror throughout Great Britain. As a result, the Madame Tussauds special exhibit remains extremely popular even today. The killer emerging from his own grave. It is a sight to behold. You should come.
Uh-huh. Maybe carving the face of someone moments before the blade cuts through their neck, like a stake, might be a bit too much for realism, in my opinion. I think it was after the heads were chopped off that they did that, but maybe it was during. Oh, that would be weird.
I think, madam, it would be beneficial for you to hear your formal testimony on this matter. You will explain every detail of this macabre model and your personal involvement in its creation.
With pleasure.
Okay, Missy. You better spill everything you know. Let's go. I'm gonna do a save here. Okay.
The special exhibit in the House of Horrors is based on a rumor that shocked society in London. An impression of the visage was taken directly from the corpse in accordance with Tussauds family principles. I enlisted the aid of the gravedigger and created a mold for the head in the cemetery just before the interment. I hid myself until he gave me a signal. I was there for a very long time that night. As dawn approached, I was very worried that I could be discovered.
Wait. You guys remember when we looked at the exhibit, it was a young Drebber and he had a shovel and he was gonna dig up the grave for the guy. You know, the guy's like, we didn't know what he was doing there. We didn't know what he was doing at the gravesite with a camera and a shovel, right? You guys remember that? So he was the gravedigger. He's the gravedigger. Drebber is the gravedigger. Oh my god!
Gravedigger? The man sanctioned this?
So he worked with her. Drebber worked with her to get the corpse.
I will do all of that is necessary to achieve the true resemblance of my family is celebrated for. Nobody else knew, only the gravedigger. What harm did it do, huh?
So you truly saw it? The face of that monster?
Naturally, I was aware at the time that his identity was a secret. But Tussauds would not be Tussauds if we did not insist on absolute fidelity in our sculptures.
I don't believe this.
I myself have seen the special exhibit at your museum, madam. A truly blood-curdling scene in which the murderer is emerging from his own grave.
The scene it depicts was the subject of many rumors in London 10 years ago. I have here a newspaper from the time.
Oh, new evidence! Gimme! I want to put my grubby paws all over it. Ah, that's the scene we saw.
The special exhibit was based upon the picture in this article. It was the most detailed account of what happened as reported by the eyewitness who saw it.
The 10-year-old article has been entered into the court record. A newspaper article recounting the tale of an eyewitness of the alleged resurrection of the professor from his grave on the night of his execution. Ooh. Oh.
Man rises from the grave. It's too absurd for words.
The public enjoy absurdity, monsieur. That is why I've reproduced the scene as carefully as possible in my museum.
And it's a waxwork from the exhibit that was stolen some days before the incident at the great exhibition, wasn't it? That is correct. The professor you see before you here.
Most puzzling.
Yes, very puzzling. Open it, open it, open it, open it. I want it open.
Counsel for the defense, proceed with a cross-examination. This
waxwork links. Oh my gosh. Hold on, need water. This waxwork links Drebber to Dr. Scythe. And there has to be. After I talk for a while, my voice gets all. Hold on, let me just clear my throat for a sec. I apologize. Where's the mute button on the mic? Where is it? There it is. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, we're good. I had to clear my throat. Excuse me. And there has to be some reason for that, which hasn't yet come to light. But I'll find it. I'll get to the bottom of what really happened. I'll prove that Dr. Scythe and Drebber were in on this crime together. Let's go. Let's go. I'm ready. Okay. Another save. Cross-examination time. Yay! Cross-examination time! You ready for the heat I'm about to bring? Are you ready? You're not ready for it, Missy?
Hold it!
No, not ready for it, Missy. And that rumor would be a 10-year-old tale now, but one that no Londoner would ever forget.
All right, I know just what you're talking about, I think.
Of course, it couldn't be anything else. Yes, the story will never disappear. The tale of the condemned killer rising from the dead, that is the central attraction of my house of horrors. The rumor was whispered all over the city, and it was like this. Oh boy, what's the rumor? Spill that tea, sis! Spill it! It was in Lowgate Cemetery behind the prison, in the dead of night after the execution of the killer. The interred professor slid back the stone slab covering his tomb and emerged from his grave. A young man who witnessed this felt a scream welling up inside of him. But an instant later, he heard an ear-splitting gunshot from over his shoulder. The bullet struck the emerging corpse, and he fell motionless once more. The scream finally found its way from the mouth of the young witness, who turned and ran for his life. Ooh, spooky story! The corpse climbed out of his own grave? And then somebody shot him? Who was it? Nobody knows, even today. But remember, it was just a rumor. Perhaps nothing more than a ghost story. The good people of London, they love stories like this. That is why it was in every newspaper across the capital. But was it just a story? I mean, this is exactly the scene that has been seen today at your museum, isn't it? It looks exactly like this, too. Does that say mole on it? It looks like it says mole. The special exhibit was modeled on that very illustration. For a while afterwards, the contents of that article were reproduced in every newspaper imaginable. Madam, might I say something? Please go ahead, mademoiselle. When something is described as a rumor, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's entirely made up. I believe that often rumors contain elements of the truth. Yeah, that's true. It's like a game of telephone. You start with the truth and then it ends up all weird. I see that the people from the East can be just as astute as the people from Europe. Can we be sure, for instance, that the professor's execution was successful? It is not possible for the dead to come back to life. Yeah, but it's possible for the living to pretend to be dead and fake their deaths. Sorry. 10 years ago, I was there in Lowgate Cemetery. After the criminal known as the Professor was killed by hanging, I took a wax impression from his visage from the corpse just before it was interred. So I can assure you, the man was dead. I see. Yeah, sure. But just because you say so, we're gonna believe you? Please. Please. Just because she said so. Just because she said so, we're expected to believe her. Okay. Okay, sure.
It would certainly appear that the condemned man suffered the intended fate.
Uh-huh. Yep. Hold on, wait. Oh, sorry, I moved something to the wrong screen. Let me move it back. Ah, okay, we're good. Van Zeeks is not sure about this. I'm not sure about this either. Okay, I'm gonna press you on this one too. Press! Hold it! Is it true that every waxwork in your museum, then? Is that true of every waxwork in your museum, then? It is, assuming the subject is dead, of course. Life subjects have to cooperate in a similar way. I have letters from imprisoned criminals all the time, you know. What sort of letters? Yeah, what sort of letters we talking about? When my time comes, please make a waxwork of me, comme ça. No! My museum is famous, monsieur. To be made into a waxwork is an honor, and for some criminals, a symbol of status even. Because nothing says hardened criminal better than wax. Wax, hardening, ha. Okay, anywho. And it's thanks to one killer in particular that my museum has gained such popularity in London. I refer to the star of the special exhibit, of course, the Professor. Whose form you claim to have captured by taking an impression from the actual corpse. There are no exceptions to the principles of spells. Aha. Sure. The aid of the gravedigger, blah 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 blah. Okay, let's question that. Surely that's illegal, isn't it? It would seem the proprietress of this repository of novelties was blinded by monetary greed. So that's your next trial you're going to, Missy, is breaking the law like that. It had nothing to do with money. Please. What, so you do it for free? You make your waxworks for free? Please. Please. Yeah, okay. Alright. The man is part of London's criminal history. That is why I had to sculpt him to record this history. Oh, yeah, sure, bet. Okay. It is the raison d'etre of the Spells Museum. But if the man was convicted in a closed court and sent for immediate execution, then surely nobody but the members of the judiciary present know the killer's true identity. I assure you, behind that mask is hidden the true face of the Professor. Show me then! Show me! Do you realize what you're saying? The Professor's identity is a national secret. Why is it a national secret? He was a criminal. Why guard why? Why guard a criminal's identity? Why? I understand. And now the truth, that the truth about the special exhibit has been revealed. It must perhaps close. Of course it will, as will your entire museum if you don't tread very carefully, madam. That could be another interesting chapter in the history of my family, I think, don't you? So, 10 years ago, on the night of the Professor's execution, you took a wax impression of his face from the corpse? Oui, exactement. I hid myself until I gave the signal. Okay, let's press on that. You were there longer than you expected to be? I had some difficulties in capturing the subject's form correctly. As I removed the mask, the mouth of the cadaver fell open and I had some problems with the chin. Dare I ask? The man had been dead for a short while already, you see. His muscles were relaxing and consequently his chin would not align itself correctly. Wait, so the chin's all weird? Well, then why are we even worried about this? Because the chin might not be even accurate. Why are we even worried? I love her theme song, by the way. It's so Halloween-y. I love it. Oh dear, what a horrible thought. Under normal circumstances, I would have an assistant with me. However, that night I was alone, and as a consequence, I missed my preferred window time. What do you mean? When I take the impression of the visage of a cadaver, I always wait until 3 hours after death. Why 3 hours? That's when rigor mortis sets in, right? Is that amount of time significant? It is because of rigor mortis. Ah! I knew it. I knew it. I got it. Eat. Wriggly mortis? Oh, come on, Ryu. You studied up on stuff. How could you not know about this? It's the name given to a phenomenon that occurs in recently deceased bodies. As a rule, 3 hours post-death, the muscles in the body begin to stiffen. By approximately 10 hours post-death, the entire body is completely rigid and inflexible. And then, from that point on, the muscles slowly start to revert to their relaxed state. The effect is often used to estimate the time of death when a body is discovered. Well, that was an education, if a slightly scary one. As the Mademoiselle says, rigor mortis commences 3 hours after death, and it starts in the jaw. I see, so that's why you wait. Before that time, the mouth falls open, and it is very difficult to do my work. Ugh, it's getting hard for me to do my work with all this talk of corpses. So, if she usually waits 3 hours, why did she wait 3 hours this time? Why didn't she wait? Did she know she wasn't gonna have a window of opportunity that long? I wonder about that information the courts just heard from Madame Tuspels. Oh, it's significant. I guarantee it's significant, but I'm gonna save anyways. I'm like 99% sure it's significant. Yeah, we need that. We need that information. It's significant, yes. Gimme. The information about rigor mortis that you just shared with us, would you mind including it in your formal testimony? I believe it could be significant, you see. Of course, I do not mind at all. I can't help feeling that after this latest topic, the atmosphere in the courtroom has become extremely grave. Oh my gosh, Sasato, no! This is no time for jokes, Miss Sasato. No, don't be mean to her. It was beautiful. It was the best pun I've heard in ages. That was amazing. I love that. Oh my gosh.
Madam, kindly amend your testimony as discussed.
Bien sûr. Bien sûr means of course in French. Ha 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 ha. I took 4 years of French in high school and I barely know any of it anymore. It's all been lost to me. If you don't use knowledge, you lose it, guys. Okay? Don't be like me. Keep practicing things if you want to keep them relevant to your brain. It took me a long time because it was before the onset of rigor mortis. Okay. Let me press the last statement. No, actually, no, let's press this one and then yeah, it's fine. Rigor mortis being the phenomenon you described whereby the corpse becomes stiff after death. I think you said that it starts with at the jaw about 3 hours post-death. Is that right? Oui, c'est ça. Of course, the exact duration depends a little on the season. I managed to recognize some French terms after watching Wok Fu in French. Oh, understand, yeah. Yeah, that's fair. I didn't realize... Oh, my nose is itchy. Hold up. My nose is itchy. I'm sorry. I didn't realize a waxwork artisan would be so versed in the subject. No. That is only elementary knowledge in the field of legal medicine. Well, I had no idea about it, but maybe I won't admit to my ignorance about forensic science.
I could ask my father to give you a very simple primer if you like.
I think corpses should be your domain. I'm not good with them.
Oh dear. I'll do my very best.
I've only ever seen a dead body like once in my life, and that was my grandpa when he passed a couple years ago. That's the only time I've ever seen a dead body. Well, actually, no, that's not true. I did see it. Let's see. Yeah, there was one other funeral I went to. That's right. But I didn't really see the body up close for that funeral because I wasn't that close to the person who died. But I've only seen a dead body 2 times. And it didn't really freak me out. It just was like, it felt like a mannequin. I was like, that looks like a mannequin. That doesn't look like a person. It's like bodies, dead bodies are way different than live bodies in the way that they look. And you can tell there's not a person in there anymore. You know what I mean? It's kind of freaky, but it's kind of interesting at the same time. Like, it doesn't really bother me to see dead bodies, but I don't like blood and guts, so I couldn't ever be like a person who does autopsies or anything like that. Ugh, no. Let's see here. As dawn approached, I was very worried that I could be discovered. Okay, let's press on that. You say that dawn was approaching. What was the time of day then, approximately?
Well, I could not say. But when I left the cemetery with my utensils and wax, the morning light was becoming visible.
The execution took place on the 17th of June, which had the earliest sunrise of that year. Wait, how does he have that information just readily available?
Indeed it did. First light would have been around 4:40 in the morning.
How do you guys know this stuff? That really is early. 4:40 in the morning? Oh my gosh.
The fact is, I had very little time, so I finished my work in half an hour. It was necessary to complete the impression to bury the body before daybreak, of course. If somebody had discovered me there, it would have been a catastrophe, so I had to hurry.
So she finished her work, she said, at a half hour before the daybreak, so she finished at 4:10. Yeah, that would be right? Is it me, or does Mr. Sholmes seem to be taking shape more quickly now, too? Uh-oh. She's hurrying up. Would be on the autopsy of the professor. Oh, would it? Hold on, let's see if it is. Let's see here. Midnight. So he was killed at midnight. But daybreak was at 4:40, but she said she finished half an hour before daybreak, so she finished at 4:10. So that's way more than 3 hours after death. She's lying! She's lying! She's lying! Okay, we got her now. We got her now.
You certainly appear to go to extraordinary lengths for your work, madam.
I wonder, is that what she just said it particularly significant? Yes! It's significant. Yes. Because she was off by like 4 hours instead of 3 or 2 hours. She said it was before 3 hours. It's significant. Oh, sorry, that's the rice cooker going off in the background if you hear that. Madam, those details about how long it took you to complete the sculpture and the early sunrise, could you include them in your testimony? I believe they may be significant.
Of course, if you would like me to.
You're quite right, Mr. Naruto. It is intriguing. A sunrise at 4 in the morning would be absolutely unimaginable at home, wouldn't it?
That's not quite what I meant by significant. Yeah, that's not quite what I meant, no.
Kindly amend your formal testimony then, madam.
With pleasure, my lord.
Yes, please, amend. Amend it! Okay, I hurried to finish my work in the half hour before sunrise. Then I left as soon as the car— Oh, we got you there. We got her now. We got her, boys. I'm gonna present the autopsy report, and she's gonna be in trouble. Ha 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 ha. That doesn't match up, Missy. That don't match up. You're in trouble now.
Objection.
Take that. Objection. Objection. That last statement would seem to be at odds somehow with this evidence. Wait, what? Is this wrong? Oh, no. Am I wrong? How am I wrong? It is your task counsel to explain the sum house to the court. Ah, how am I wrong? Maybe that's not the statement I need to present that on. Maybe that's not the statement I'm supposed to present on. Okay. Oh wait, maybe I should press on this actually. I haven't pressed on this. Yeah, I should press on this first.
Hold it!
Yeah. Did you have a reason to believe you might be discovered once the sun came up or something? I had paid the gravedigger money to keep my little secret, of course. But with the morning light, I knew that the warden from the prison would commence his patrol of the area. Couldn't you just have paid off the warden too, then? I had already paid the gravedigger, as I said. You cannot buy the silence of everyone, or the secret no longer a secret, Oh, the secret's no longer a secret, The sunrise was at 4:40 a.m. that day, which means that it would have been around 4 when you began your sculpting work. That must be correct. That would be when the gravedigger gave me the signal to come out of hiding. Okay. So, that's all I have to go on.
What's your feeling, Mr. Naruto?
For some reason, Dr. Scythe went with Drebber's plan. Now, if that's really true, then the professor is the only other thing we know of that links the pair of them. So I feel sure that the waxwork must be a clue on this mystery somehow.
In that case, we must use this cross-examination to uncover exactly what it means. Otherwise, the jurors are sure to revert their leanings, and the trial will be over.
I agree. But interestingly, uncovering what the professor has to do with all of this means more to Lord Van Zeeks than anyone. That's the impression I'm getting anyway.
Yes, as do I.
After all, he has a profound connection to the professor as well. True. Would be on the autopsy of the professor? Yeah, I was looking over that. I looked over that, and it was saying that it was that they killed him at midnight. So then it would have been way past 3 hours after he was dead. So I thought that was the right evidence. I thought. Wait, no, I want to look at the evidence. Hold on. Let's see here. Let's look over the evidence again real quick. It's this autopsy, right? It says, confirmed hanging at midnight, 17th June. Yeah. And then, let's see here. What's the other, we have another autopsy though, just in case I did it. Let's see here. That's the one for Asmin. Yeah, that was at 2:20. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's one of these last two amended statements, though. I'm gonna skip over to those. It took me a very long time because it was before the onset of rigor mortis. Oh, here. Yeah, I think it's here. I think it's this statement. Hold up. Okay. I think it's this statement. Okay, let's present this on this statement. Where's that autopsy report? Objection! Oh, music stop, let's go! Madam Tuspels. I have here an autopsy report that was filed 10 years ago. Well, hi, Blixie. Welcome to stream. How are you doing today? Welcome in. It's nice to see you. I have here an autopsy report that was filed 10 years ago now. It confirms the death of the professor following his execution at the gallows. And is that a problem? I believe it is, because your testimony and a particular detail in the report. Hi, Blixie. Hi, how are you doing today? We're doing some more great Ace Attorney Chronicles today. We're in the middle of cross-examining this lady, and I think we got her in a pinch because she said she was there 4 hours after the body was dead instead of 2 or 3 hours, so she's in trouble. I believe it is because your testimony and a particular detail in the report completely contradict one another. Aha, let's go. Qua? Are you going to explain yourself, my Nipponese friend? According to her testimony, Madame Tuspels was creating her wax impression just before dawn. I'm doing okay. I'm just poking in while at work. Thank you for poking in while at work. I hope you have a good day at work. It's nice to see you. And at that time, rigor mortis had not yet set in. Am I correct so far, madam? You are, yes. As I said, the stiffening of the jaw is the first sign of rigor mortis 2 or 3 hours after death. But the man's chin was limp, so he cannot have been dead for a long time. But on the other hand, if you take a look at Dr. Scythe's report, it quite clearly states the following. Death by hanging confirmed at midnight, 17th June. Uh-huh. What's that about? What's that about? No. Yes. If the professor indeed died at midnight that day, then by the time you were sculpting his face, rigor mortis would have already set in.
Yes, you are right. The chin, it would have been completely stiff.
In other words, this report is wrong. Oh, so either she's wrong or the report is wrong. But I think the report is wrong is where we should lean towards, because it'll make Courtney have to get up there to talk about the report.
Objection!
Oh, you don't like that, huh? No coroner makes mistakes when recording the time of death. That very idea is absurd. I don't know. It was Courtney. I don't know. Courtney, we already proved once that Courtney is kind of sussy. In that case, there's only one possible conclusion. Sorry, yawn. Okay. The execution didn't actually take place at the stated time. Ooh, now that's an interesting conclusion too. Impossible. He grabbed at his heart. We struck him in the heart. It is Doki Doki.
Order! Order! Counsel, this is beyond folly. Not only do you indict the author of the report, Dr. Scythe, but you also implicate members of staff at Barclay Prison where the execution took place. By heck!
Extraordinary.
Not in my day!
What?
My learned friend appears to have overlooked one very crucial fact.
What fact?
The professor died that night, without question.
He did. Of course he did.
I don't think he's dead. I think he's still alive and causing mischief.
I moved the man's limp jaw with my own hands.
Why would it be limp? Yes, the professor died that night. But what if he didn't die at the gallows?
Didn't die at? Are you insane? What exactly are you suggesting did happen in that case?
It's almost impossible to believe, but it would explain the link between Dr. Scythe, the professor, and the one other person of interest. I like watching you enjoy these games, even though I never tried them before. I'm glad you're enjoying watching me. Thank you, Blixie. I try to make it as entertaining as I can for you guys. I have evidence that will explain exactly what I'm suggesting happened that night.
Oh, so present the evidence at once. The evidence that allegedly explains what really happened on the night of the
wow. Oh, okay, wow. Jeez, give me a moment. Okay. It wasn't not expecting to have to present evidence right here. Hold up. The evidence that allegedly explains what really happened on the night of the professor's execution. Oh, wouldn't that just be the newspaper clipping they just gave us? Yeah. We could use this here because this does actually explain what happened. He was alive. He came out and then he got shot. I think this is it.
Take that!
Please be right. Please be right. Please be right. What happened that night is written very plainly in this newspaper article. Executed criminal returns in the dead of the night at local cemetery. There we go. We got it. There is one detail you might have missed. Oh, okay. I'll see if I get it later. Don't worry.
You're suggesting it was a corpse coming back from the dead now?
Well, if this article is to be believed, yes. It will be brought up? Oh, okay. That's okay. The professor, assumed dead following his execution, emerged from his grave and was killed again. Although, I still think he's alive. I think that was fake too.
Objection!
Oh, don't be a fool. That's simply a rumor published by the gutter press.
Can you be certain of that?
Are you serious?
Yes. Point is, as the article says, there was a witness to what happened. Oh.
My word. Yes, indeed.
Wowee! The young man who stole into the cemetery by chance that night.
Objection!
Uh-huh. Of course there was a witness. The story didn't write itself, but obviously the man made it up.
And in any case, it was 10 years ago now. There would surely be no hope of finding him.
Objection.
Drebber! It's Drebber! On the contrary, my lord, we all know this witness well. It was Drebber. Bring him back up! Bring him back on the stand! What?
Are you suggesting, counsel, that you've identified the person in question?
Yes.
That you know who claims to have seen these utterly incredible events take place?
Yes, my lord. In fact, you could say that he's right here before my very eyes.
You will substantiate your lady's claim now, then, counsel. Who is the alleged witness of this staggering scene from the cemetery 10 years ago?
Okay. It's gotta be Drebber. I don't know who else it could be, but I'm gonna do a save here. It's gotta be Drebber. Because he was there. Duh. Okay, Drebber. Get up on that. The man in question is Mr. Enoch Drebber.
Drebber? The previous witness?
The special exhibit in the House of Horrors at Madame Tussauds Museum of Waxwork recreates the decade-old scene in great detail. Uh-huh. Yeah, there's the scene! The condemned criminal emerging from the grave, and beside the tomb, a young man with a lantern stumbling upon it, the terrifying sight. And that young man is a year younger Mr. Enoch Drebber. Oh, she has a big long braid in the back. That's cute.
Order! 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 Surely not, counsel. Drebber was there in Lowgate Cemetery.
What is all this talk about, Mr. Drebber? Is the name significant?
Of course, Madame Tussauds doesn't know, does she? Yes, it's extremely significant, madam. To your situation as well, in fact.
What situation?
The theft of the Professor Waxwork from your museum some days ago was perpetrated by the very same man. Uh-huh.
No, none. But that would mean...
Madame Tussauds, it would appear you know the name Enoch Drebber.
Yes, I know it. But from long ago in the past.
What?
What? Nutty? Oh my!
Good gracious.
Explain yourself. Tell us everything you know.
Yes, of course.
Oh, you better explain yourself, Missy! Right now!
The story of the young man and the terrible sight he witnessed in the cemetery 10 years ago was published in every single newspaper in London and throughout Great Britain. However, in all of the articles, the witness was simply described as a certain young man. No details were published about his identity. His name was never revealed. That is, apart from in one newspaper.
Ooh, one newspaper, huh?
The Daily Circus. It is the paper from which comes the article I have already shown the court.
You're saying that his full name was only publicized in that article?
Goodness me, yes, here it is. The university student who experienced the shocking event is Mr. Enoch Drebber, a disciple of science at the University of London and a resident of its student dorms.
Unbelievable! Unbelievable! There he is! Right there in the picture, too.
When I read the article, I went to meet with the man. His discovery of the condemned criminal coming back from the life in the cemetery in the dead of night would make a perfect exhibit for my House of Horrors, whether it was the truth or not.
Oh boy.
I see, so you went to meet Mr. Drebber in order to sculpt a waxwork of the man, did you?
Exactement. He was studying science at the University of London in those days. He was just a poor student. I paid him for £5 to model for the waxwork. And since that time, it has been in my museum to recreate the scene of terror from the cemetery.
I see. I see. I see. I just realized I've been using the mouse this whole time and hurting my wrist for nothing when I could just hit the space button on my keyboard. I'm dumb. Oh, it's so quiet. You could cut the tension in this courtroom with a knife. So, 10 years ago, a young man appealed to the public about an extraordinary event he witnessed. A criminal who had been put to death re-emerging from his grave in the middle of the night. But the public treated his claim as nothing more than an amusing anecdote that was soon forgotten. 10 years later, the same man steals a waxwork model of the executed criminal, ostensibly to use as a body double for the victim in the case we're discussing here today. Even though the waxwork's build is a poor match for the victim, and its face is obscured by a mask. So the question is, why would the man do such a thing? Yes, why would he? I think he's an accomplice to the professor, if I'm being honest. I think he works for the professor. Which brings us to 3 days ago, when the birdcage crashed into the Crystal Tower. If the birdcage had in fact contained not the body of Mr. Asmund, but the same waxwork, the coroner from Scotland Yard who investigated Dr. Scythe would have noticed immediately. And yet, she submitted this autopsy report for the victim, which the court has seen earlier. Why? Because the waxwork was that of the professor, is that what you're saying? Dr. Scythe put her name to a document confirming the death of a condemned criminal who was still alive. Don't burp, don't burp, don't burp. I'm like holding a burp in right now. Okay. A criminal whose apparent resurrection was witnessed by Mr. Drebber. But that misconduct was a deadly secret the coroner would do anything to protect. Which is precisely why Mr. Drebber used that particular waxwork as the body double! Ugh! Take that. Grasp at your heart again. My lord, this court must summon Dr. Scythe to the stand. Drag her up there. I don't care what Strongheart said. Bring her in! The defense is determined to find out exactly how the coroner and Mr. Drebber are connected. Ugh.
Well, according to the missive I received this morning through the prosecutor's office, Dr. Scythe is unable to participate in these proceedings. Is that not the case?
She told us so herself, didn't she? Yeah. Unable, blah, blah. Just go get the cops and get her. Go get her. Go get her. I don't care what she's doing. If she's on the toilet, just grab her off the toilet. I really don't care. Bring her in here. I don't care if she's visiting her dying grandma. Bring her in the court.
Lord Van Zeeks won't be summoning me as a witness. Lord Strongheart has forbidden it. Lord Strongheart? The Pandora's box you were warned about is the professor case. But please don't make the mistake of thinking you'll get any information about it out of me. Oh, I'm gonna drag it out of you. Drag it kicking and screaming into the light! The truth will be revealed! Something happened on the night of that killer's execution 10 years ago. And surely nobody would want to get to the bottom of that more than Lord Van Zeeks. He's gonna defy Strongheart, isn't he? The prosecution calls for the instructions in that missive to be scrapped. Yes, Van Zeeks, good boy! Huh?
What, Lord Van Zeeks? The missive was issued from the Lord Chief Justice's office.
Objection!
Yeah, tell him! Yeah! Tell him, Van Zeeks, do it! Defy authority! I defy you, harsh heart, man. It's strong. Yeah, strong heart, man. Yeah, strong heart. Yeah, get out of here.
The assigned prosecutor has the final say on policy in any particular trial. In other words, me.
Ooh, that's right, Beaches. He's the boss. Yes, all bow down to my husbando. Yes. Yes, finally, you're on our side. I knew this day would come.
Let Enoch Drebber and Dr. Scythe both take the stand together.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Order! 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 Very well, I will uphold your request. Bailiff, send a subpoena with immediate effect addressed to Dr. Scythe of the Forensic Investigative Team. The woman is compelled to attend on Her Majesty's orders.
All right then, Enoch Drebber and Dr. Scythe. If they weren't colluding with one another, this crime could never have been committed. I'm just a stone throws away. I can feel it. I can taste it. I can taste it. The truth behind all of this is about to come out. Yes. So close.
I thought the waxwork head was floating for a second. I was like, whoa.
Strongheart, what Zeke's doing? No!
Yeah, he's not gonna like that.
Thank you for your attendance on such short notice, Dr. Scythe.
I'm gonna take a sip of water real quick here and clear my throat for a second. I apologize for the wait here, but I need to. Okay, we're good. I had to clear my throat and stuff.
I'm disappointed in you, Lord Van Zeeks. You have completely betrayed the agreed policy of both Scotland Yard and the prosecutor's office. Betrayal is not in my nature, as long as the truth isn't compromised. If it is, if there's even a hint of wrongdoing, then no matter whom it concerns or disgruntles, I will pursue the matter to the bitter end, as would any prosecutor worth his salt.
That's a good boy. Van Zeeks is such a good boy. I knew it. Mr. Drebber, you took the victim's life by means of a machine that you constructed in your workshop. And Dr. Scythe, as the investigating coroner, you were the first on the scene to examine the victim's body. It is the belief of the defense that you collaborated with each other and were both complicit in this crime.
And where's your evidence?
At present, we have no definitive evidence, but we do have a very significant clue.
And what are you talking about?
I'm talking, of course, about the waxwork. Yes, open that baby up. Let's pop that baby open. I want to see the face. This model of the killer known as the Professor, who was sentenced to death 10 years ago.
You don't need to tell me. I witnessed the man's execution with my own eyes and officially pronounced him dead.
So then she can tell us if that's his face under there then. She'd be the one who would know. That remains to be seen.
Is that so?
According to the newspaper reports from the time, on the night following his execution, the killer came back to life.
Just don't waste my time.
And the sole witness at the mysterious event was you, Dr. Drebber, wasn't it? If what you saw in the graveyard that night 10 years ago wasn't some chilling fiction but reality, it would make you privy to a very great secret of Dr. Scythe's. A secret so profound it could compel the coroner to agree to collaborate in your evil scheme, in fact. Mr. Drebber, tell the court. Tell everyone the truth of what you saw that night in the Lowgate Cemetery. Come on. So he was the student who saw it.
You can see the resemblance actually, can't you? With the man and matter to spells, I mean.
Surely he is not going to claim that's what he saw, especially not.
He was a research student at the University of London, wasn't he?
And a bit too clever for his own good, if you ask me.
Cut.
Oh no. He's gonna say something now.
What an interesting twist. When at the time, not one person would take me seriously. Yet, now here we are 10 years later, and suddenly my story matters, and in the court of law too.
He's doing his silly little robot dance.
Very well then, if everyone so wishes. Let's be frank, I'll tell you the truth of what happened that night for what it's worth.
She's like, this man is crazy. He's a robot. He acts like one.
So, Mr. Drebber, your testimony please, about the events of that night 10 years ago. You will tell the court exactly what you stumbled across in Lowgate Cemetery.
Yes, of course, as you wish. He acts like a robot, so I give him robot voice. You act like robot, you get robot voice. Let me do a save. Oh, I already did an autosave. Okay, that's nice. Okay. In the cemetery 10 years ago.
The reason I was in Lowgate Cemetery at all 10 years ago was for a spot of moonlighting, shall we say. Yes, the illustration in that newspaper article was based on what I witnessed that night. But thinking back now, I realized that I never actually saw the professor. Soon afterwards, I was visited by a young woman who sculpted a model of me from wax. Then I gave up on my dream of becoming a scientist, and it was all because of that newspaper article.
Oh, really? Wait a minute. You're claiming you didn't actually see the professor now? Uh-huh. Of course you are.
Of course, you have to have a screw loose if you believe a corpse could come back from the dead.
But, so you're saying that this article is
not worth the paper it's printed on? I think that would describe it perfectly, yes.
You beast! How dare you try to tear apart my stuff! Oh, I'm gonna get him! Ah! If the details in the article aren't true, it nullifies your argument for why Mr. Drebber and Dr. Scythe would have been working together. So he's discrediting himself to cripple my argument?
Tell me, witness. You claim to have been in the cemetery on some auxiliary business. Can you elaborate?
Yeah, why were you there, huh, Mr. Sussy Pants?
That's right, grave robbing, to be precise. As you know, Lowgate Cemetery is at the rear of Barclay Prison. So among students at the university, it had a reputation for being haunted by ghosts of condemned convicts. Grave robbing, you say? Yes, exhuming fresh corpses to sell is reasonably lucrative. Of course, I never laid a finger on any valuables buried with the dead. So you were one of those so-called resurrectionists, a particularly unpleasant scourge in society. Actually, my fellows and I went by another name, the repurposers. That is quite beyond the pale. You would invite divine retribution, sir. Yes, well, I think I suffered retribution enough.
Why, 'cause you missing a hand and an eye?
The Daily Circus eventually unearthed my name and put it in print. It cost me a great many headaches. In the end, I have had to leave the university. That was the only paper with the bad grace to identify me unambiguously, I might add.
I see.
Out of interest, who drew the illustration for this article? Yes, that was the reporter who exposed me. He sketched that right in front of me as I described the scene.
And you let him go away with it? Obviously, as time ticked on, I bitterly regretted what I'd done.
Oh, so you didn't think about it when he sketched it, huh? You were like, ah, whatever. It probably doesn't look that close to me.
Claiming to have seen something I never truly saw. Foolish. Very foolish. Well, counsel for the defense, you may proceed to the cross-examination now.
Oh, you bet your sweet bippy I'm gonna cross-examine this man. At once, my lord. At once. Toot sweet. We going right now. Right now. You, me. You, me, Applebee's parking lot. That all depends on who wrote the article. I haven't taken a better look at the article quite yet. I probably should take a look at our new evidence that we got, huh? Let's go ahead and take a look. Oh, let me first save. I'm gonna do a save here. Yes. Okay. Savey. Okay. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. Let's see here. Evidence. Let's take a look. Okay, let's look at this 10-year-old article. Ooh, magnifying glass. Let's see. Was the Balmask to blame for the Great Blaze? Ooh, what is this about? Are we gonna learn something about this? The Great Stink! Parliament is to finally address the foul issue. What is the Great Stink? Did someone just fart in Parliament and they're like, the Great Stink is upon us now? Wait, Asmin. Oh, it's signed by Asmin. The drawing is signed by Asmin. Wait, was Asmin the reporter? Hold up. Hello? What's this? What's this? What this? Mad Sheep Rampage. Charles Darwin to receive Copley Medal. Hey, it's Darwin. Nice. Good job, boy. Let's see. Executed criminal returns in the dead of night at the local cemetery. Blah, blee, blue, blee, 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 blah. Monday, huh? Came out on Monday, huh? Interesting. But that also means your theory of the professor being Asmin would be wrong. Oh. Yeah, I think so then. If Asmin's the reporter who drew this. Yeah. I guess maybe he's not. Maybe they are different people. But that would suck if that's true, because I had a whole big theory about how they were the same person, and how he keeps faking his death, and he was trying to get a hold of the technology and stuff. Huh, that's weird though. Why is he the... okay. The contract between Mr. Aber and detailing terms in which they were... Okay, let me look... Oh wait, I already looked over this, didn't I? Yeah, I did look at... Oh, that's the same signature though. Yep, that's the same... Oh, it was him then, huh? That's the same signature. Yep, okay. Well, we got that. Okay. The reason I was in Logate was for a spot of moon landing. Yes, the illustration in that newspaper article was based on what I witnessed that night. Thinking back now, I realized that I never actually saw... Oh, wait, no, we didn't press on these. Excuse me, I haven't pressed on any of these. Go back. I didn't press on it. I need to press on these first. I'm getting all out of order. Excuse me. Okay. The reason when I was at Logate Simmer... Okay, let's press. Whoop. But you get the bigger picture now? Yeah, kinda. By moonlighting, you mean grave robbing, do you? Surely you need only look at the graveyard scene and my appearance to gauge the answer to that. The lantern and spade. Oh my goodness, Raid! Plasmids, thank you so much for the raid! Welcome in, Raiders! Hello! Hi! Welcome in! My name's Pixie, I'm a Princess Raccoon VTuber. I'm also an artist, live 2D rigger, and I play games. Hi! Welcome in. How's your day going, Plasmids? Welcome in, everybody! Welcome! You were playing some Warhammer 40,000. Ooh, I've heard that game is fun. Did you have fun playing? Welcome. Yes, please click the link to be counted as a viewer, or refresh. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Cam, for doing that. How's everybody doing today? How are you guys doing? Did you guys have fun watching Plasmids play Warhammer? And Plasmids, how are you doing today? I hope you guys are having a great day. Welcome in, everybody. We're watching, I'm sorry, we're not watching. We're playing some more great Ace Attorney Chronicles today. This game is really fun. I love Ace Attorney games, and if you love Ace Attorney games, we're gonna have a fun time together, I promise. Working a bit, honestly, but it was fun. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you had some fun before you have to go to work. I hope your day at work is good. And I'm glad that you had a good stream too. And thank you again for the raid. If any of you raiders need to lie down, relax, drink some water, get some food, feel free to go ahead and do that. But thank you guys again. Thank you again for that raid, Plasmas. But who on earth would want to buy a dead body? I mean, lots of people bought dead bodies back in the day for like scientific research and stuff, you know? It's gonna be boring as heck at work. Aw. To be fair, chat is watching. Oh, that's true. You guys, yeah, you guys are watching. You guys are watching me play. And I am playing. That's true, Dragon. You're right. Well, I hope that your day at work is like not like stressful, at least, even if it's boring. You know, it's better to be boring than stressful. Although I do think sometimes it's a little bit better for things to be hectic at work because it makes the time go by faster. But I don't know. Yeah. But who on earth would want to buy a dead body? Any major hospital. Hospitals, researchers, scientists, they bought corpses back then in the day. There were people who made their living off of like digging up corpses and bringing them to people. It's crazy. It was crazy back then. All I do is sign 3 people in and stare at the window for 8 hours. Anime has been my best friend. Yay! Well, I mean, hey, that's not a hard job, at least. That's good. A hospital? In order to better understand the human body, the study of anatomy is crucial to medical science. But there isn't a hospital in the world that has enough specimens to work with. Though obviously they can't openly express an interest in obtaining more by dubious means. As inspiring scientists, we young research students had no money to work with, as I'm sure you can imagine. The black market. Yeah, the body market. The body market. Yeah, the body market was very much a thing back then. Actually, it's still kind of a thing if you believe in certain conspiracy theories to this day. Not that I do, but I like to research conspiracy theories because I find them interesting. I like to keep an open mind about things. I'm like, oh, that's kind of neat. What if that was true? Anyhow, I'm gonna go get ready for work. Bye-bye. Have a fun stream. Yeah, you have a good day at work. Thank you again for the raid. I hope that everything goes well for you and you manage to keep yourself occupied. Have a good one. Thank you again, Plasmas. So we made surreptitious arrangements with the hospital via some of our medical student acquaintances. We would never take anything of value from the graves. This was all for the furtherance of science, you see. That's what we all told ourselves every time we stole into the graveyard at night, spade in hand. You realize body snatching is a serious crime. If you were caught, you could expect the gravest of consequences. The gravest of consequences. Nice. Nice one, Fanzeeks. Area 51's probably not so secretive because of it being a testing ground for experimental aircraft. There's even past examples to prove this. Yeah, but like, I mean, have you been inside Area 51? You can't say for certain you know what's in there. You can't say for certain you know what's in there. I also like researching like crypto monsters and stuff, and I used to be really big into ghosts when I was younger. I don't really believe in ghosts anymore, but when I was younger, I used to be really into ghosts. But like, unless you've actually been in Area 51, you can't exactly say you know what's in there, can you? So the possibility remains open to what could be in there. We students were caught between the hammer and the anvil. We needed funds for research. Professor Hairbrain said exactly the same.
I'm quite speechless at the apparent levity of which you've revealed this abhorrent behavior.
Well, if you wanted to know why I was there at Lowgate Cemetery, that's the reason.
But I never expected it to end the way it did. That I regret to this day.
I'm back. I'm Eepy, but I will be lurking in the background. That's okay. If you're Eepy, though, you should probably go take a nap, Winter. But I appreciate you lurking either way. I hope you get a chance to rest, at least. The illustration in the newspaper article was based on what I witnessed that night. Do we press on that? Let's press on that. I drink tea and have medicine. Yay! Good. Good. Good, good, good. No getting sick, and no more sickness. No more sickness. It's important to sleep when you're sick too, even if you don't want to. That's like, I find that the more I sleep when I'm sick, the quicker I get better, because the body is resting and taking the time it needs to heal, you know? The strange happening at Lowgate Cemetery, which you now deny.
Not entirely. I ran to fetch the police at that time. You know, I was shaking like a leaf.
Fair. I don't want to sleep my weekend away. Oh, yeah. If this is your time off, I understand. That sucks. Oh, that sucks when that happens. When I used to work a normal job, I would always get sick on my days off. It was just like always to be expected. That was the time I would get sick, is when I had a day off during the middle of winter. And it was like, really? Right now, when I have time off, is the worst. But I do hope you feel better soon. But they didn't believe a word of it. In fact, I was very nearly arrested myself. So you went to the papers instead. I started big with the London News, but unsurprisingly, they didn't want to know either. In the end, though, it was reporters from the gossip rags, the gutter press, that came to get my story. And it spread like the plague through the capital as gossip-hungry Londoners lapped up the tale.
Makes me think of Bridgerton. That makes me think of Bridgerton. I'm just like, that makes me think of Bridgerton. Okay, anywho. Don't mind me and my trashy shows, it's fine.
I literally felt it creeping up on me today, and I'm like, oh no, really, right in front of my salad? Yeah. The good news is hopefully I have kicked this, but I'll have kicked this by Monday or Tuesday. I hope so, Winter. I hope so.
The story was on every single paper at the time, with the exception of some broadsheets. And yet only 2 or 3 of them actually interviewed me personally. Most of the accounts turned out to be very interpretive ghost stories.
What about the article on the Daily Circus?
The particular journalist found me at my dormitory. I don't know how, but he discovered my name. So I recounted to him exactly what had happened that night.
And from your description, he drew this illustration?
Precisely, that's how I learned that the condemned man was the infamous professor. Because the reporter told me so. I had no idea myself, you see.
Aha! So this reporter just happened to know that was the professor. Yeah, I still think Asmund could be the professor. I'm sorry. I know you guys said that, but I still think he could be the same guy, and he was posing as a reporter. He was posing as a reporter. You know, if there's one thing I know about Moriarty from the books, is that he could change his appearance very easily. He was a very tricksy guy too, and he did fake his death quite a bit too. So if there's like a couple things I know from the books, it's that.
Because the reporter told me so, I have no idea myself, you see. Newspaper reporters are wont to snoop around in matters that don't concern them. So the scene portrayed in the illustration is accurate then?
Well, what? Thinking back now, I realized that I never actually saw the professor at all, though. Press on that. We're gonna press on that. What are you talking about? Yeah, what are you talking about?
I think I explained already, didn't I? Lowgate Cemetery is at the rear of Barclay Prison. So it was renowned amongst us students at the university for being haunted by the ghosts of condemned convicts.
So wait, you're trying to say he was a ghost?
For some absurd reason, I was scared of the graveyard at night. And as a result, only too willingly to believe that nonsense about the dead coming back to life.
But you said you actually saw it!
I said what I'd seen in my mind's eye.
After all, resurrection is impossible, isn't it? You'd have to be unhinged to think otherwise. Unless, of course, you have some evidence that proves I encountered the professor that night. I don't know. Is there any material evidence that could show he really did see the professor? Ooh, I don't think there is. I appreciate the Mr. Roboto voice. Thank you, I try. Is there actual evidence?
If we have anything at all, Mr. Naruto.
I know, I need to present it against that irritatingly backtracking statement of his. The point is, that night was a pivotal moment in my life.
Uh-huh.
Soon afterwards, I was visited by a young woman who sculpted the model of me. Okay, let's press on that one. That young woman being Madame Tuspels, of course. Precisely, I must say I didn't expect to run into her again like this 10 years later.
As I have explained,
I went by the name published in the article, and come saw, I found the man. Yes, the article in the Daily Circus, I think you said. I was a poor student with barely a penny to my name at the time. And the young lady put £5 in front of me. So you readily consented to having a waxwork of yourself made and gave permission for it to be put on display. I did. I should sell what little I had to sell, I concluded.
ah, oui, I remember now.
I purchased something else from you that day, n'est-ce pas?
What did she get? What did she get? What did she buy from you?
Did you? I can't say I remember.
You lie! You lie like a rug on the floor!
What was it, madam?
His camera.
Ah.
Wait, was that the camera we found in the display?
Oh yes, I made a point of taking it with me whenever I made an excursion into the cemetery. You took a camera with you, sir? To what end?
Yeah, what end, weirdo?
To record the details of the bodies I disinterred.
You sick, sick man!
But I had no intention of ever visiting a graveyard again after that night, so I sold it.
Uh-huh. Why, bringing cameras to graves and taking pictures of dead bodies, you weirdo! Weirdo! He's a weirdo! Put him away for being a weirdo! That alone!
I see.
But I still have it, monsieur. It is part of the special exhibit in my House of Horrors.
It is that same camera! Oh!
I am very meticulous about such details. Wait, I didn't read her whole line.
It is the Tuspel's way.
It would seem, then, that this is the very camera Mr. Drebber took with him to Logate Cemetery on the night in question. Ooh, we better have a better look at that camera. I don't think we've looked at that camera really yet.
Yes, interesting.
The details of the camera have been updated. Ooh, updated details. Let's go. Let's go.
Then I gave up on my dream of becoming a scientist. Okay, so let's press on this one too.
Hold it!
And then we'll examine the camera and figure out which statement we need to present it on, probably.
This article, you mean? Published in the Daily Circus? Yes, somebody informed the dean that it was my name that appeared on the article. And carelessly let slip that night after night I was digging up graves. Hardly a model student, you might say. The university's reputation was extremely defiled, and I was expelled as a result.
Mon Dieu, I had no idea.
And having been run out of the university, you found employment in a somewhat specialist trade. You combined your knowledge of science with knowledge of stage magic to create various experimental machines intended to demonstrate never-before-seen technology. And you used those deceptive machines to trick the government and private investors into giving you money. Terrible. What a terrible person he is. So not only is he a creep, he's also a con man. Professor Albert Hairbrain was just your latest victim, wasn't he? Whatever are you talking about?
Oh, don't play dumb with me.
I have no recollection of doing anything of the sort.
He lied. Why are you always lying?
What's Drebber up to? Why would he suddenly change his tune and recant his claim?
I wonder if perhaps it's because his circumstances have changed now.
What circumstances?
Well, if he admits to having seen the professor emerging alive from his grave 10 years ago, it will expose a secret in Dr. Scythe's past that she would desperately want to hide.
Uh-huh. He's protecting her for some reason. That's interesting. Yes, of course. If Drebber and Dr. Scythe were working together now, then if Drebber were to betray her, there would be no reason for her to continue to cooperate. In that case, there's only one way around it. I'll have to prove he really did see it. Prove he really did see the professor's corpse coming back from the dead, as he originally claimed.
Yes, Mr. Naruhodo, exactly.
Exactly.
Uh-huh. Okay, let's do a save here. We're gonna look at that camera. I wanna look at the camera. I'm gonna look at that camera. Let's see here. Okay, let's see here. Let me sit up in my chair real quick. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see. Gonna look at the camera. Camera, where are you? Camera? There you are. Come here. Let me look at you. Let me take a good look at you. Oh, I already looked at you. Oh, I did? Oh, I already looked at you. Well, that's stinky. Okay, so we did look at you already. Well then, Okay, what other evidence have I not quite looked at yet? I've looked at a lot of these already, actually. Okay, so then let's just figure out a statement and figure out what evidence we need to present here. The reason I was was the moonlighting, the illustration that the newspaper was based on witness on that night. Thinking back now, I realized that I never actually saw the professor at all, though. Soon afterwards, I was visited by a young woman who sculpted a model of me in wax. Then I gave up on my dream of becoming a scientist. It was all because of that newspaper. Oh, wait, we didn't press on this one, did we? Did we press on this one? I don't know if we did. I feel like we did, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna press on it, just to be sure.
Hold it!
Hold it! Let's see here. This article, oh, yeah, wait, no, we already did this. Ah, crap, my bad. My bad, guys. I'll turn on autoplay to get through this quickly. I'm so sorry. Never hurts to press again. It did. Yeah, you're right. Okay. La, 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 la. This is fast. Me clicking is faster than autoplay. Come on. And if you can speed through, then you have. Yep. I must have done goofed. I done goofed. My bad. My bad. I did bad. I did it stupid. What's Drebber up to? Why would he? Okay, yeah. Okay. What circumstances? There's only one way. I have to prove he really did see the corpse coming back from the dead. Okay. All right. Great. Good. Okay. Fine. Okay. So then let's see. It's not that last statement. We already pressed on every statement then. I feel like it's this one about the illustration. I feel like if we present the newspaper on this one, it should be good because it'll show Asmund was the name on there. So let's do that and see how that goes. So this statement with... where's the evidence? Ah, there it is. Okay. This evidence. Yeah.
Objection.
Oh, I think that was wrong. I think I was wrong. Oh, I think I was wrong. Yep, that was wrong. I knew it. The music kept going. So that was wrong. Stinky poo-poo. Okay. Okay, so it's not that, huh? Prove that he was in there, huh? Well, I mean, we do have the... I guess we can use the camera. What did they update the camera with? What did they put on the updated description of the camera? When the lens is extended, dark staining can be seen on the bellows. Drebber had it. The actual camera Mr. Drebber had with him in the cemetery 10 years ago. Okay, so let's see here. Thinking back, I realized I never actually saw the professor at all, though. Oh, this might be the statement. Hold up, let me look. Yeah, it's this one. Okay, I think it's this one with the camera. I think that's my new theory. That's my new theory. Let's go ahead and save here. Okay, present. Camera. Where's the camera? Camera! Oh, bam!
Objection.
Oh, I think that one's wrong too. Crap! Surely this is, yep. Nope, that was wrong. Load. Load. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's the camera. I'm pretty sure that proves that he actually saw it. Let's see here. Soon afterwards, I was visited by a young woman who sculpted a model of me in wax. Then I gave up on my dream of becoming a scientist. It was all because of that newspaper article. Back. The illustration in that newspaper article was based on what I witnessed that night. I'm so confused. Let me think. Let me think for a second. Let me think for a sec. I'm thinking. Okay, which statement could it be then? Which statement could it be? It's not the... Okay, so... think. I feel like it's this one. We have to prove that he did see him. We have to prove that he did see him, but maybe it's not the... not the camera? Could it... I don't know. Think. My brain. I think it's this statement. I'm pretty sure it's this statement. I just don't know what piece of evidence it would be. I mean, they did give us the newspaper and they updated the camera, so if it's not the camera, maybe it is the newspaper here. I don't know. I'll try it. Maybe the newspaper works here somehow. I'm not really sure how that would work there, but we're gonna try it anyways. I'm just gonna shoot for the stars and hope I grab something. That's what I'm gonna do. Yep. Yep. Okay, mister, here.
Objection.
Oh, really? Okay. Wow, I just threw that one out there. Okay. Sorry, Mr. Drebber, but I don't believe that. Don't believe what? Your latest claim. You did see the professor on that night 10 years ago. Oh dear, we seem to be at odds, but I was there and you were not. I know what I didn't see. The illustration with this article was drawn based upon what you told the journalist that you witnessed. Yeah, oh, that's right, because, okay, yeah, because he said he was, oh, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm gonna read what he said. Yeah, because he said that was drawn based off of what he witnesses, but then he says he doesn't see him, so that contradicts him. So yeah, that's why the newspaper article works here. Okay, that makes sense. A figure emerging from a tomb wearing an iron mask. Yes, when the killer was tried 10 years ago, it was decided in the close court's ruling that the man would wear the mask to hide his identity. Oh, I see. So since then, he had to wear the mask. It wasn't to be removed even during his execution and subsequent burial.
Not even the prison wardens were to see the man's face.
So that's how they hid his identity from everybody. Oh, I see.
But obviously the provision of this mask was not public knowledge.
So, Mr. Drebber, as you've just heard, a lowly student from the University of London certainly wouldn't have known about the condemned man's mask. So unless you'd actually seen the professor that night, it's inconceivable that the artist would have included the mask with that illustration. Oh, got him.
Order! Order! Well, Mr. Drebber.
What you got to say? Huh? What you gotta, what?
It's a vile scene, isn't it? If you look closely.
Huh?
And as I've already been at pains to point out, I was utterly petrified. Which is why I had it in my head that I'd seen such a blood-curdling sight.
You could say that really grinded his gears. Nice, Tasu.
But afterward, I came to my senses and realized that I'd been mistaken.
You're still saying you didn't see it?
If you're stubbornly sticking to that story, witness, then amend your testimony to explain exactly how you think your eyes deceived you.
Yeah, amend testimony.
Of course, only too happy to oblige.
I can't believe he's still not going to concede the point! You stubborn little butthead. Okay, fine. What now?
What I in fact witnessed was a fellow grave robber at work.
Bull crap! Bull crap! Oh my gosh, you are not pulling that with me right now. I cannot believe you. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's really trying to pull this with me right now. Are you for real? Are you for real? Are you okay? Go ahead. Yeah, tell your lies. Tell me more of your lies. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Okay. A fellow grave robber? What are you talking about? Yeah, what you talking about, huh?
Well, I wasn't the only one busy in the cemetery that night, you know. Other body snatchers were at work. Of course, when I saw one emerging from the hole he dug, my heart very nearly stopped.
Oh, so that's how you're gonna spin it, huh? Why would he be in the hole he dug? That's stupid. No, honey, no, stop.
So that's the terrifying sight I actually saw, you see. You're claiming it was just another student on equally insalubrious business as yourself. Many of the medical students would wear metal masks to protect them from bacteria during dissections.
You are so bad at lying, it's painful. You were so dumb. Your mama dropped you on your head, huh? It's okay.
Clearly, the fellow was using such a mask to protect his anonymity, wouldn't you say?
Objection!
You're stupid. He's so stupid. He's so stupid. Oh, enjoy your lurk, souls. Thank you. Reminds me of that bed intruder meme song. Bed intruder meme song. You're gonna have to tell me which one that is. I have no idea. I don't remember. But there's more to this story, isn't there? The article goes on to say... Wait, oh, no. In the next second, a gunshot rang out suddenly from behind. The bullet pierced the resurrected man's chest, whose breath then stilled once more.
We might assume that the sexton discovered the miscreants at work, perhaps, and fired upon one of them.
I'm pretty sure that would have been in the papers if somebody had gotten shot like that. If a gravedigger had shot someone in the cemetery, I think it might have been rather big news, my lord. That's what I was saying. That would have been big news.
Oh, yes. Well,
I can only assume it was an embellishment bolted on later by the Oh, you got something to say? Hey, you got something to say, Missy? Tell me. Excuse me, ma'am. Madam to spells? Don't take it out on Mr. Sholmes. Is she stabbing the waxwork right now? Oh la la, pardon. I was lost in my thoughts. Would it be fair to say that Mr. Drebber's last remark was significant to you in some way?
I thought it was a little strange, that is all. How Monsieur Drebber could claim this now.
Uh-huh. If you don't mind me saying, madam, what are you talking about?
Well, when I met you 10 years ago at your university dormitory, you recounted to me about your adventures in the cemetery, no? Including the gunshot.
Stop.
Oh, what are you gonna do? What you gonna do, huh?
You might want to watch your tongue, you know.
Bailiff, this man's getting violent! Bailiff!
Objection!
Get him.
Have a care, Drebber. That's no way to speak to a lady.
Yeah, you don't talk to the fairer sex that way. Yeah, I'm gonna use the sexism to my advantage now.
Please, Madam Dispels, carry on.
How dare he treat me, a little woman, like this? Oh! You can't talk to me like that. Oh, I'm just so fragile. Oh, how could he? Oh, he's so brash and Of course. According to what Monsieur Drebber told me at the time, he did hear a gunshot from behind him and the bullet hit the condemned man.
I said nothing of the sort.
No, you were very explicit about the details. Tell him, Queen, tell him! And the mask that the figure was wearing. And the blood that spattered over you when he was shot. What you gonna do now?
Enough, shut up, woman. You're making all of this up.
He's being mean! He's being mean!
That will do. Oh, I'm sorry, that will do, Mr. Drebber.
Yes.
You refute the account just given by Madame Dispels?
I have no recollection of ever saying these things.
Come on, do you really expect us to believe you?
Control yourself, counsel. I will not permit baseless accusations in my courtroom.
Oh wait, I don't know why I'm doing the robot voice for him too, I'm sorry.
Control yourself, counsel. I will not permit baseless accusations in my courtroom.
Right. Okay, fine. I'll behave for now. For now.
Under the circumstances, I think it best that you supplant your testimony with a statement that should clarify your position on this, witness.
Very well.
Yeah, tell the truth.
There was no gunshot from behind me at all, nor any splattering blood.
Baloney! Oh, wait, this is where we can use the camera. The camera had blood on it, didn't it? That's the same camera. Oh, this is where we use the camera. Oh, I got him now. We got him now, boys. We got him now, boys. We got him now. Ooh, ooh, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get got now, son. You're gonna get now. Oh, bye-bye. Bye-bye. I hope you like your new cell. Mr. Drebber, do you remember this camera? Do you remember this camera? It's your camera. It's your camera that you sold. You remember that? But that is the camera from the fateful night. Oh, is it? Oh, yeah. Yes, we borrowed it from the House of Horrors. It's the camera you took with you to the cemetery that night, Mr. Drebber. Oh, what's that? You got nothing to say?
And that is supposed to be significant?
What do you mean? Yeah, it is. It's significant, right? It's got blood on it. What do you mean it's not significant? What do you mean? This kind of camera is rarely seen in our homeland, so my colleague and I were keen to examine it closely. Yeah. We noticed that the lens extends forward on the end of some bellows. And like this. Oh, okay. Yeah, now we got him. He's got blood on it. Yeah. You just see the initials RM on the camera. Oh, can you? Can you see the initials RM on the camera? I did not see that. Where they at? Initials? RM? RM? Is it on the front? Maybe it's on the front. Is there initials? I don't see initials. What? I don't see any initials. Remember the first case of the game? Barely. But I'm sure we'll reconnect. Don't worry. I'm sure I'll remember. I'm sure. But I don't see RM on here. I do not see RM on here. But I'll maybe it's, oh, maybe when you open it, it says RM. Hold on. Let me do the dialogue real quick. Maybe when it opens, you see RM. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Where is the initials? Where the initials at? I still don't see any initials on this camera. I know you said there were some, but I do not see them. Unless my screen's too dark for me to see them for whatever reason. Nope. No RM initials on the camera. Nothing. I'm sorry. There's no initials on here. But if those are on there, that would be cool. Write in Mini Memo. I do remember Mini Momo. Yes, I do remember him. He was the reporter that we caught for that one case. Yeah, like this.
Hold it!
What you got? What's that? There, just on the bellows. Yes, that's the blood. Yes, you found it. It looks like a dark red stain. That's right. It's a rather conspicuous mark here on the bellows, in fact.
Good lord, are you suggesting?
Oh, I'm more than suggesting, sir. I'm more than suggesting. Yes, my lord, it would appear to be a splatter of blood. Something that could be confirmed with a simple chemical test. Isn't that right, Dr. Scythe? It would be difficult to determine if it was human blood or not the blood of some animal. But yes, to test whether or not it is blood is at all is simple enough. I propose that Madame Dispel's testimony was correct, and that on the night in question 10 years ago, you were spattered with blood from the gunshot wound. Though to be fair, seeing a dead man come alive and gunshot next to your deer would send any man frantic. Yeah, that would be pretty spooky. Well, And that furthermore, you really did witness the condemned professor emerging from his tomb. Ooh, get him, Ryu. Malfunction. There's simply no way you could have forgotten such a traumatic experience. In other words, the only explanation is that you're trying to hide the fact that you saw the professor that night.
Objection!
Maybe he just doesn't want to relive his trauma. We're just making him relive his trauma. Am I the bad guy? Maybe I'm the bad guy. Oh no. Maybe I'm the one who's bad. But why? Why would he want to do that? Well, not for his own gain, it would seem. For whose then? Who could benefit? Mr. Drebber's obviously lying in order to protect somebody.
My goodness, he's shielding someone.
He's protecting the professor. I know it. He's the professor's accomplice. Guarantee it. No, everyone must relive all the trauma. Lol. I'm back. I was feeling eepy, so I took a nap. Oh, welcome back, Gilster. Did you have a good nap? Did you have any nice dreams? Yes, my lord. And clearly, it's someone who doesn't want the truth about the professor coming back to life to be exposed. Ooh.
Well, counsel, who is it then? Who is this witness trying to protect by lying about what he saw that night?
Oh, you gonna ask me? Oh, well, hold up. Hold up. Okay. So, I have two guesses. It's either Asmon, who I still think is the professor, or it's Courtney. But they kind of already did tell us that he was protecting Courtney because he has to keep Courtney in his debt for whatever means he is trying to do bad things with. So I'm guessing it's Courtney.
Sasato said that already, so I'm guessing that's what it is. Let's go with that.
Take that!
Am I wrong? The obvious answer is Dr. Scythe. Scythe?
Whatever do you mean?
Imagine if the convict who's sentenced to death was not in fact killed. Imagine if that was to come to light. What are you insinuating? And imagine if the convict in question was the country's most hated mass murderer. If it was the professor.
That would be an unprecedented scandal.
Objection!
This is beyond a joke. Need I point out that the dead cannot come back to life? What you're suggesting would mean that the execution never actually happened. Yes, that's exactly what it would mean.
Objection!
Once a man is sent to the gallows, he hangs. No one can escape, not in Great Britain.
Objection!
Oh, back and forth we going like tennis! But the fact is that there is a witness to the fact that that man did escape his hanging.
If it really were true, counsel, the implications of misconduct would not stop at the supervising coroner. It would change the honor of the entire judiciary from the ground up.
And it's exactly because of those monumental repercussions that Dr. Scythe would consent to any demand made of her by someone who threatened to expose the secret. Even if that meant being complicit in a crime. Ooh.
You mean...
I mean that Dr. Scythe wasn't collaborating in Mr. Drebber's wicked scheme. She was coerced into collaborating in order to protect her decade-old secret. She switched the dead body of Mr. Asman with the waxwork model and fabricated the autopsy report. Ah! 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 Oh, the leg's on the desk. Okay. Lord Van Zeeks? Oh crap. The leg's on the desk. That's a bad sign. Oh no, what you got? Pray forgive my freshly filled hollow chalice. And a whole raft of other dirty discourtesies now. Excuse me. Blah, blah, blah.
Goodness me.
Hey, put that leg. Oh, he put the leggy away. No, keep the leggy out. I like to look at it.
It's just the sort of tall tale Londoners would enjoy, I grant you. An executed killer rising from the dead, a Scotland Yard cover-up, a conspiracy at the highest levels. So let me ask you one thing.
What's that? What? You're gonna crush it, aren't you?
If the condemned man really did emerge from his tomb that night only to be shot in the chest, who pulled the trigger and disposed of him forever?
Well, I have no idea at the moment.
We have too little information to work that out at present, I think.
I couldn't agree more. Yeah, I was thinking about that for a while. Like, who shot the guy then? Who shot the guy then? Oh no, he poured another bottle. He poured another glass. We're in trouble.
The Old Bailey is no place for wild fantasies.
Ugh.
And have you considered this, my learned Ibanese friend?
Considered what?
Do you realize what a dangerous endeavor it would be to coerce this woman into such criminal activity? It's tantamount to declaring war on the entire British police force and judiciary.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so?
Quite hard to imagine any sum of money being offered for research could warrant it.
To rely on some stage deception when it's so much as at stake would be madness. Well, I suppose.
And this is no petty crime either. The victim was murdered. A man who'd already invested money in the venture and would be instrumental in future profits too. Yes, I have no reason to kill Mr. Asman at all.
Doubt. Sounds like you want Van Zeeks to step on you. I mean, I wouldn't mind. Yes, I had no reason to kill Mr. Asman at all. Or are you forgetting that this death results in me receiving not a single penny? The court is already aware of the contract between myself and the victim. No.
There is the contract, that's very true.
The motive for this case runs deep, though. I can feel it!
Using threats to force the head of the forensic investigation team to cooperate is extreme. Especially for a government grant he had no guarantee of receiving in the first place.
If the research grant was the aim, taking Mr. Asman's life would have made no sense anyway. Which means Dr. Drebber's motive wasn't money at all. He was just trying to kill Mr. Asman. But why? Why was his motive? What was his motive then? Your time is up, my learned friend. I'd say you have one last chance before the jury lose their patience with this charade. Let's see if you can back up your heady proposal, shall we?
I like how Kazuma got out of the way so he could throw that.
How do you explain and why this engineer would throw all caution to the wind and threaten his own country? Or at least I think that's Kazuma. I'm 99% sure that's Kazuma.
At this point, I'm not prepared to listen to more of this outlandish conjecture without proof. So, counsel, present your evidence.
All right. Who exactly was Mr. Asman to Drebber? There's a connection there that no one's seen yet. And I'm going to have to present 2 pieces of evidence to show what it is. I know what it is. It's the contract and the newspaper. I knew it. Ah, the pets! Ah!
Thank you for the pets. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I'm back with dinner. Ooh, what'd you get for dinner, Cam? What'd you get for dinner?
Tell me. I'm so hungry. All I've had today was a banana.
I'll eat after stream, don't worry. Yes, my lord. The evidence that establishes a motive and explains why the witness wanted the victim dead is right here. Okay, let's do a save. I'm pretty sure it's the newspaper and the contract. I think he wants him dead because he exposed him. He exposed him and got him kicked out of school. That's my theory. I'm pretty sure that's it. It's pretty obvious, honestly, but yeah, let's see here. This one?
Take that!
This one, yeah. It's this newspaper article, my lord. That was written 10 years ago, and every detail has been examined already. What can it possibly tell us? That drivel should have never been written. It's typical gutter press nonsense that means nothing. Yes, on its own, it isn't particularly significant. However, when considered alongside another piece of evidence, it will completely explain your motive for wanting Mr. Asman dead. What other evidence?
Oh, so you will present your supplementary evidence without delay. The evidence which was
Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I would do that right meow. Okay, hold on. Let me do a save here. Save. Okay. And I'm gonna get some chapstick too while I'm at it. Get some chapstick and some water. There we go. Okay. Okay, good hydrate. Good hydrate. Okay. The second piece of evidence should be the contract. Where's that contract? There it is. Oh, bam! Take that! It's this contract, my lord. Mr. Drebber, this is the contract you signed with Mr. Asman. Yes, that's right. The very document, in fact. That proves I had no reason to kill the man. Nope, I'm afraid not. What? There's something very significant to this newspaper article on the contract at the end that... There's something very significant that this newspaper article and the contract have in common.
Really?
Yes, really. And it's the common link that shows very clearly why you were determined to kill Mr. Odie Asman.
It seems the defense has uncovered something the rest of us have missed. So, my learned friend, point out what these two pieces of evidence have in common. Where exactly is the link between the newspaper? Oh, it's right there. I got this. I got this. I got this. But just in case I'm wrong, we're gonna do a save. I am a safe, scummy individual. I don't care. Okay. Right here. Right there. Right there.
Take that!
Take that! What these two pieces of evidence have in common is a signature.
A signature?
The signature on the illustration that accompanies the 10-year-old article and the signature on the contract belong to the same person.
What?
Ugh. As the court has heard, this illustration was drawn 10 years ago by the newspaper reporter who found Mr. Drebber and interviewed him about his ordeal. Ooh. If you look closely, the reporter's signature can be seen in the bottom right corner of the drawing. And if you look at the contract here, which was signed between the witness and the victim last year, you can clearly see Mr. Asman's signature at the bottom.
Let me see now. Good lord, yes, they're identical.
In short, the journalist who drew this illustration and wrote the article published about Mr. Drebber 10 years ago was the victim of this case, Mr. Odie Asman. He broke. I think we broke him. We broke the robot. Guys, we broke the robot.
But they explained to the court why. Why would the constitute a motive for the witness to murder Asman?
Well, if you think back, you'll remember that Mr. Drebber talked about that article in his testimony.
For grave robbing, you say?
Yes, exhuming fresh corpses to sell is reasonably lucrative.
That is quite beyond the pale. You would invite divine retribution, sir.
Yes, well, I think I suffered retribution enough. The Daily Circus eventually unearthed my name and put it in print. Oh, you got Marchon chicken ramen for dinner? Ooh, yummy. Chicken ramen, good, yeah. Oh, especially with pieces of chicken in it. If you can get some chicken to put in it, that's good.
It caused me a great many headaches. In the end, I had to leave the university. That was the only paper with a bad grace to identify me unambiguously, I might add. Then I gave up my dream of becoming a scientist, and it was all because of that newspaper.
It was all because of that newspaper, guys. And who made that newspaper? Asman did. At the time, you were a student of the University of London who dreamt of becoming a scientist. However, this single newspaper article changed your entire life.
So Mr. Asman used to be a newspaper journalist, did he?
So I guess Asman really isn't the professor then. Because I guess maybe he's actually dead then. Maybe he is actually dead then.
He did, my lord.
Oh, I'm sorry, wrong voice.
He did, my lord. In fact, it's a widely held belief that Asman managed to position himself at the heart of his criminal network, thanks to the many dubious connections he made during his time as a reporter.
So you had to give up on your dream and leave university. You lost everything. Eventually, you found yourself working in the field of science, but only in the shadows. And all because of that article, written by Mr. Asman.
Enough.
Oh, you mad? Are you mad? You mad?
Stop this endless drivel about my life.
What?
Explain yourself, Mr. Drebber. Yes, it is true. I had to leave the university as a result of that article. But it was just the straw that broke the camel's back.
What do you mean?
Almost every student of science in the faculty was too poor to actually conduct any research.
This sounds like a really good murder plot. It really is. It's very good. There's like so many twists and turns. It's so good.
But they struggled on with their hypothesis anyway. We all did, only to have them taken by vultures. Sooner or later, you knew your ideas would be stolen and patented by some wretch or other after all. Good gracious. Making a name for yourself as a scientist in a climate like that was a miracle only a select few geniuses could ever hope to achieve. Personally, I wasn't one of those geniuses, so it was hardly a wrench.
Oh, he's so mad.
Being forced out of the university because of Lowgate was the best thing that could have happened to me.
Objection.
I disagree. Mr. Drebber, do you genuinely believe that?
Of course I do. Who's better placed to know whether or not I possess a talent for science than me?
I'm sorry to say that your words don't ring true at all.
How dare you?
How dare I? How dare you? How dare you lie to me in this courtroom and mess up my case? How dare you? And I have evidence to prove it.
How are you in a position to say anything about me? I don't know you from Adam. Fine, if you think you have evidence, go ahead, show it. What could you possibly have to disprove the idea that I was happy to leave university because I lacked talent?
Oh, what can we show him that proves that he was upset about leaving the university, huh? Let me think on this. What could you possibly have to disprove the idea that I was happy to leave the university because I lacked talent? Ooh, so many pieces of evidence for this, huh? Let me think. Disprove the idea that he was happy. He wasn't happy. What could it be? Oh, the science trophy! Right! Remember the science trophy was like lying on its side when we found it? Yes! He did have talent because he had a science trophy. Yeah, here we are. Oh, bam! Bam, bam, bam. Bam, slam, bam, thank you, ma'am. Do you remember this, Mr. Drebber? We found it in your workshop.
Is that a Royal Society trophy for excellence in science? What exactly is this trophy, Counsel?
It's the greatest honor that can be bestowed on a young scientist, my lord.
There is no higher accolade. It recognizes emerging talent and promises a bright future. Good gracious.
Your prospects for the future were excellent, weren't they, Mr. Drebber? Because even then, you were a genius in your field. But you lost everything. You had no more future. Your talents would go to waste. All as a result of this one newspaper article. So that explains why the trophy was on its side, just like lying out on the table when we came in there. He didn't even want to like put the trophy somewhere nice because he was like, what's the point, you know? That's sad. I'm actually kind of sad for this guy. I don't know when you realized who Mr. Asman was, but when it dawned on you that he was the same journalist who 10 years ago ruined your life, it's abundantly clear that you had no intention of forgiving the man. Cannot compute. Loading.
The truth is,
finally, he's going to fold.
I hope he doesn't get like shot or something. I expect this game to do that.
Who said that? Who said hold it? Who? Wait, huh? Scythe? What you doing, Courtney? What you doing?
Fine. Clearly, this has run its course now. What? I admit it. All of it.
What? Well, what are you doing?
It's exactly as the Japanese man said. I was coerced into going along with this man's plot to murder the victim, on the condition that he kept my dirty secret from 10 years ago.
Wait, was she the person who shot him? Was she the person who shot him? I bet she was. I bet she was. She shot the emerging corpse.
No. Good lord.
I wonder if the professor's her husband. Do you think maybe the professor's her husband? Could it be?
Dr. Scythe, do you realize what you're saying, woman?
It's all true. That day, when I arrived at the Crystal Tower and saw the birdcage, my heart nearly stopped beating.
I see.
That memory from a decade ago that I'd done my best to bury deep inside myself. It was the professor again, staring me in the face. And then, before I had a chance to react, I noticed something else.
What, the glass? Oh, the note!
There was a note tucked inside the model's jacket. Dr. Scythe, you will go along with my plan. From someone who knows the truth about what really happened that night, 10 years ago.
The professor is coercing her. Oh! Oh!
All the instructions were there in the note. Every detail was meticulously written out.
Hold on, I'm gonna adjust my webcam real quick. I'm just adjusting my webcam real quick. Excuse me, my camera. I'm just gotta adjust it real quick, just for a sec. I always have to like fiddle with this during streams. I feel bad about that. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna calibrate. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're good.
All the instructions were there on the note. Every detail was meticulously written out. I had no choice but to do what it said. I made the necessary alterations to the scene and fabricated the autopsy report as instructed. There was really no other choice. It had to be done to protect the judiciary.
The judiciary?
I can only apologize now.
Why are you protecting the judiciary? Are you protecting Strongheart? What is going on? What is going on in here? Huh?
Why on earth would you buckle now?
Well, there's no point trying to hide it anymore, is there? I would have done anything to stop it coming out, even collaborate in a murder. But the great lie about that execution 10 years ago has been exposed. Whatever happens, I'm finished.
I feel bad for her daughter. She's not gonna have a mama no more.
So then, Mr. Drebber, what do you have to say to that?
I say, hey, what's going on? Yeah, exactly.
Your accomplice has admitted everything. Surely it goes without saying.
You admit your part in it too, then? He's not gonna. He's gonna. I admit nothing at all. I knew it. He's gonna go kicking and screaming. Why can't you make this easy on me? Come on. What? Uh-oh.
Have you forgotten that the kinesis machine was ripped to shreds by an explosion? So, short of me admitting to a crime, there's really no possible way for you to prove I did anything wrong.
No! Poop! He's right! Crap! He's right. There's no way for us to actually prove it.
Order! Order! Order!
Whatever this man says, I admit everything. He threatened to expose my secrets, so I went along with his plan. And Lord Van Zeeks? Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes? I hope you'll accept my apologies. What happens next is in your hands, of course.
Oh boy.
I've heard it more than enough now. I hereby present the final findings of the court.
Huh? Wait. What? But we haven't even proven that he did it.
This trial is not the proper form in which to pursue the alleged wrongdoings of Mr. Drebber. The defendant is Professor Albert Harebrain.
Oh, well, I mean, I guess we did prove that he probably did kill that guy, so I guess it's over? It feels a little short. I feel like this should have been going on a little bit longer.
Very true. It had slipped my mind.
Isn't he one of your closest friends?
Van Zieks has no friends. He only loves the law. He only loves the law.
As the court has heard, Dr. Scythe has admitted to the allegations brought by the defense, thereby absolving the defendant of any possible guilt.
Huh? You mean...
At the present time, it is the conclusion of this court that the defendant was not involved in any wrongdoing. Does the prosecution have any objection?
Oh, so we're not guilty? Okay, well, I guess it... okay.
None, my lord.
Oh, congratulations, Mr. Naruhodo! You've proven Professor Airbrain's innocence!
Yay! Why do I not feel happy about it, though?
Without further ado, then, the injunction. Unless the prosecution or defense have any other matters to discuss.
I don't know. This doesn't feel quite right. That's what I've been saying, Ryu! You and me were always on the same page! Why did Dr. Scythe suddenly admit to it like that? Sorry, if you hear any noises in the background, it's just my hubby making dinner. We're probably gonna have, beef stew tonight is what we're having, I think. I remember he said. Is everything all right, Mr. Naruhodo? Like you said before, the way the trial is set to end now, the judge will certainly deliver a verdict of not guilty. But is that really what we want? What the defense should be pushing for now is... Ooh. Dang, this is a big choice. I don't know. I feel like we need more answers. I don't feel like things are done quite yet. I'm gonna go for further testimony.
Objection.
Oh! The defense objects to the trial ending at this time, my lord. I'm not done yet.
I beg your pardon?
I said I'm not done yet. We demand one final testimony. From Dr. Scythe. Get Dr. Scythe. Get her.
What?
Get her. Get her. Get her.
You do realize I'm about to adjudicate in favor of your client, I presume?
What are you playing at now, my Nipponese friend?
Oops, I didn't mean to hit that button. Wrong button.
Why would you want to obstruct the conclusion of the trial at this point? No defense lawyer in his right mind would do that.
Because I'm not in my right mind. Okay, anywho. Mr. Naruto, what exactly are you thinking? The truth, the whole truth, and a way to bring it all out in the open. Right. I'm gonna open this Pandora's box. Yes, in hindsight.
Ah, yes, one word of warning before I go. If in the course of the trial this afternoon you perceive even a shadow of doubt about the truth, don't let it out of your sight. Pursue it like a dog with a bone.
He did say that to us. Sholmes said that to us, and I trust Sholmes. I trust Sholmes.
Huh? To the bitter end, you understand? Do not falter, whatever may come to pass.
I believe in Sholmes. Hashtag believe in Sholmes. Hashtag believe in Sholmes. I'm sure Mr. Sholmes knew. He must have deduced that this would happen. Yes, I'm here in court to advocate for my client and to secure an acquittal.
Obviously.
But that's not all. I believe that I have a duty to the court. to pursue the whole truth of this case until every last detail is laid bare. And that is why the defense calls for further testimony from Dr. Scythe. Testimony from me? About what? I've been wanting her to talk for a while now. About the nature of your collaboration with Mr. Enoch Drebber. Huh. In case it's escaped your attention, I've already admitted to everything I did. The whole truth has already been revealed. But you didn't give me the nitty-gritty details, girl. Spill the tea. Sis, spill the tea. So stop wasting everyone's time. Now. As his lordship has made very plain, your client will get the acquittal you wanted for him. There's simply no point to protracting this business further with another tedious cross-examination.
Objection!
Oh, Van Zeeks is gonna back me up? Oh, he threw the bottle. You're in trouble. Bray, forgive my careless handling of that hallowed bottle. I slipped. Yeah, sure, bet. Okay. That's what you call it? Slipping?
What is your objection, Lord Van Zeeks?
The prosecution also calls for supplementary testimony from the witness. Don't be stupid. We both want the truth. We both want it so bad. If there is more to this case than is yet to come to light, then I will join my learned friend in pursuing the facts until the bitter end. Yay, Van Zeeks is on our side! You'll what? Lord Van Zeeks, you care! You do care! I knew it! I knew you cared about me this whole time! I knew it! I believed in you!
This is most irregular, to say the least. However, as the prosecution also calls for it, I will uphold the request. Dr. Scythe, you will testify for the court, explaining the full extent of your involvement in the murder apparently committed by Mr. Drebber.
Very well. Yeah, tell me, spill the tea, sis! I'm so ready for this tea! Give it to me! It all began at the scene when I saw the waxwork and the note tucked inside the jacket. The actual body of the victim, as indicated in the note's instructions, was beneath the experimentation stage. The body had to be arranged in certain ways to implicate the defendant, which was my job. I enlisted the help of the entire forensic investigative team to dress the scene appropriately. So you included other people in this? I hope your daughter wasn't included in this. The truth about the execution 10 years ago is a state secret of the highest level. I had to protect it. Oh, I see. Okay. So, the government plotted for him not to be killed, huh? Interesting. The government didn't, so the government's like, oh, we're gonna kill him. Yeah, we're gonna kill him, guys, for real. And then they didn't. Because why? Maybe the professor has, like, some kind of hold on the government, like blackmailing them or something. I don't know. I'm kind of cold. I'm gonna put a sweater on real quick. Hold up. Hopefully I don't knock over my microphone putting on my sweater. Okay, we're good. So I was right. The stage and the machine were all specially designed for the deception. So it seems. And all meticulously prepared. You did well to see through it. You're a very shrewd boy. Don't look at me like that and call me a shrewd boy. Hey, no. You had your chance to be waifu and you failed. No, you don't do that. So kind of you to say.
And what about the autopsy report then?
All I did was record the location of the body as being in the Crystal Tower instead of under the stage.
That's all? That's a terrible corruption.
Only my team were aware of the deceit, and then only under my explicit instructions. Nobody else at Scotland Yard knew anything about it, I assure you.
We must be thankful for small mercies, I suppose. Well, I believe that testimony has clarified everything. There's no particular need for cross-examination, I would say.
No. We gotta cross-examine. Come on, let me cross-examine. No, I disagree. I can't shake the feeling that something's wrong. Just look at the expression on Dr. Sai's face. It's such a fake smile. It's the defense's right to cross-examine any witness following testimony. It's just, what is it about you Japanese that makes you all so doggedly persistent? You know more than one Japanese person, apparently? I guess?
Very well, if you so desire, counsel, proceed with the cross-examination.
Sorry, I had stuff in my eye, and I had to wipe it there. So if my model did anything weird, that's why it happened. Yes, my lord. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on, Missy. Okay, cross-examine time. I'm gonna do a save here. Do a save. Doing a save. We made it. We made it to the final cross-examination, probably, of this case. Probably. I'm guessing this is the final one. I'm guessing. I'm guessing it is. But we're gonna have to actually call it here, guys. I know, sorry to say, but this is where we're gonna have to call it for the night, unfortunately. I do want to finish this case so badly, but I feel like this is probably gonna go on for a little bit longer. So we're gonna go do our thank yous, and we're gonna find somebody to raid, okay, guys? But next time, we will find out what's going on with this lady, okay? It's probably not going to be next week because we're doing the Smash tournament next week. You guys remember I told you guys to celebrate 1,300 followers. We were going to do the Smash tournament. That's next week. So the week after that, we'll be getting back to this, though. Okay? No, Pixie, I know I want to find out too, but we gotta go. I gotta go get food, and I have people coming over. So yeah, unfortunately, we gotta go. But let's do our end credits, okay? Let's go. Alrighty, guys, thank you all so much for coming in tonight to watch me play some more great Ace Attorney Chronicles. I had a lot of fun playing. I hope you guys had a lot of fun watching me play. Let's see here. Special thank yous are coming up here. I'm just waiting for them. Let's see here. Thank you, Rambling, for the follow. Thank you, Souls, for the resub. Thank you, Luska. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you, Dragon, for the gift sub. Thank you, Winter, for the bits. Thank you, Jimbo, Matterex, and Camelot for being my mods today. And then we had a couple raids today as well. We had a raid from Luska, and we had a raid from Plasmas. Thank you guys so much for your raids and for sharing your community with us. Have an amazing weekend. You guys too. I hope you guys have a great weekend too. Thank you for coming in to watch me stream. Let's find somebody for us to raid real quick here. Let's find somebody for us to raid real quick. Let's see who's streaming. Who's streaming right now that we can raid? Blue. Let's see. I'm checking which of my friends are streaming right now so we can raid somebody. Give me a second here. Okay, I have a couple friends streaming right now. Let me just check out who's doing what. Real quick. I'm just gonna check out who's doing what. Let's see. Okay, you're doing that. You're doing that. And you're doing that. Okay, so let's go ahead and raid Karater. Karater is a Kobold VTuber that is my friend that I've collabed with quite a few times. We're gonna go ahead and raid Karater here. It looks like right now he's playing FF 12? FF7 Rebirth. Oh, FF7 Rebirth. Sorry, I can't read Roman numerals, I swear. Yeah, so he's playing FF7 Rebirth. We're gonna go ahead and raid him. And then when you guys get in there, make sure to use the raid message, which as always is Trash Panda Army Raid. And if you're a subscriber, you can copy and paste this second message here to use the raid emote, which looks like this. Guys, I'm going to be back on Monday. On Monday, I'm going to be doing an art giveaway stream. We're going to be giving away chibi art on Monday. So if you want the information for that, make sure that you join the Discord and follow me on all my socials in order to keep up with the announcement for those. Sorry, I was distracted and forgot. It's okay, Cam. I can handle it. Don't worry. You're okay. But yeah, guys, I'll be back on Monday. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Have fun in Karater stream and take care, okay? Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.